Good morning. Leroy was early today. He texted me at 5:56.
Good morning.
Leroy was early today. Texted me at 5:56.
I love doing that. I don't know why I do that.
Well, at least it's a sound check.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry if I'm a little choppy here. Hopefully I'm not. This is, yeah. Oh, wow. I think I'm frozen.
No, you're not. You're not on my end.
Okay. Yeah. On my end, I was frozen there for a second.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Can I move from the... Okay. All right. I think it's moving now. All right. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Carter. How's it going? Hey, Paul. Oh, man. I want to move.
Do you even get a coffee yet?
All right. Just water so far. Just water. Okay. Yes, that is true. All right. Wait, Tommy was on last night?
Yeah, he was on Cat's show.
Oh, that's okay. That's it.
They were on with Dave.
All right. I think I'm gonna. Let's see here.
What's going on, Anthony?
Just walking up. Good. Yep. Same here.
I'm up, Holly. I am up.
He's been up for a while. All right.
I was on.
Okay.
I was on yesterday afternoon. Paul, I went on live, for like 20 minutes, and didn't realize that Paul was going live. So I didn't want to crash on Paul. I was on live.
Was he already? He was already live?
Yeah, he was. No, he was scheduled. He was scheduled for 4:30, and I went on at like 10 minutes of 5 or 10 minutes of 4, something like that.
Okay.
And didn't realize that he was going on. So I ended up going on for a few minutes, and then I jumped off and went over to Paul. And then I ended up going on Paul's show, me, him, and Holly, and another gentleman, Mike. And we stayed on his show for about 25, 30 minutes. So, and then I did some more listing, and then I headed home around 7:30.
Okay. So in our household, the entire discussion has been what type of dog to get, and it's getting increasingly weird.
It gets weird, and then it actually, I'm not saying in your household, but I know it actually causes fights.
It does?
Yeah, because this one wants this kind of dog, this one wants this kind of dog, and then the price comes in. Well, this dog costs this much, or this dog costs this much. It gets to be very, very hectic.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
I think everybody should just get a bundle.
I don't know. I never even had, personally, as a kid, I never even had a fish as a pet. No pets. My mom was like strictly against pets. She hated pets. Now, my wife's the opposite. They've had everything, cats, dogs. And even my kids have had everything. No, we haven't had a cat because I'm allergic to cats. But we've had everything other than a dog. They've had multiple fish, multiple hamsters, multiple. What did they have last? Rabbits were the last thing.
Yeah, but they don't have Holly rabbits. Holly's rabbit is the size of a little cat or a dog.
The ones we got, we didn't have them for that long, but they were getting big.
Holly's rabbit is big. I've been seeing pictures of it. That thing is big. He's going to the doctor's today. I saw him put it in there. He got his checkup.
He had his medicine a couple days back, right? So
yeah.
So yeah, no.
Holly did her first. Holly did.
Is that me or you?
No, that's me. I think it was me. That was her first time going live on Paul's channel, and she did a very good job.
Let me go check that out.
You missed it, buddy. I did
miss it. Sorry, I was probably on some Adopt a Pet website.
No, I did not get any Dr. Seuss books. That was a big conversation yesterday. I'm staying away from that.
Doctors.
You don't know what's going on?
Doctors? No.
Oh goodness! It's another Mr. Potato Head thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you have any Dr. Seuss books? Because they're skyrocketing.
I'm sure I do.
They're cutting them out. They're cutting a couple of the books off publishing.
Why?
Because of the whole thing. Just
okay. Yeah, I don't want to. All right, don't say if it's gonna. Okay. Man, see, this is. So all right, I really don't know what's okay. I'm gonna just Google it.
It's gonna get in. It's gonna get into that conversation today. I can just see it because you started already. But no, because here's my thing. I'm just gonna go out there. Not bad, but here's my thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying here. All right.
A lot of that stuff is, bad. People are seeing that stuff is bad. But how does Family Guy and even like some stuff in like the Shrek movies and stuff like that. Yeah. How did is it considered if it's considered comedy, then maybe they can do it. I don't understand. If anybody in the chat knows, I don't really want to cause this big thing, but
still the joy of reading. Sorry, I'm reading the article right now.
Yes, I'm going to talk to Holly while you're reading. Yes, Holly, I was going to give you a hard time about that. Holy moly, that's not good. That scared me. When I heard that, I was like a little afraid. I'm like, oh no, that's my new best friend. What happened? So they said it was big, and when you went home, did your blood pressure go down? Now Mo's gonna be like, what are they talking about? Now what's going on?
No, I'm listening in the background. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be so off.
So can I tell you what happened?
Go ahead.
So Holly went over to Kat the Nurse Flipper's house this weekend to get some stuff.
Okay, that part I heard.
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of stuff. And when she went to go get a whole bunch of stuff, it was like in one of her barns, and they saw a spider that was probably the size of an apple. And Holly's heart rate went up to like 150, whatever. I don't know heart rates.
Yeah.
But I think it was like 150. She could explain it better than I can. But she was so just scared.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. And Kat was like, yeah, her heart rate went up. And Kat's a nurse. So she was in the right hands. But they said it was big. They said it was like this big. It was a wolf spider, Kat said.
I would have run. Well, Kat's in Florida, right?
Yeah, they're both in Florida, yeah. I think Holly lives about an hour and a half away from Kat.
Okay. Okay, so I get the gist of this Dr. Seuss. I'm sorry to hear that, Holly. I hope you feel better now, though.
I think she was better by the time she left.
Okay.
But it was I was scared because it's like I just met her, not like just you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
I finally get to see her like online, and she's really cool and she's really smart because she wasn't letting her first time on camera unless it was a shy tactic, but she wasn't letting the first time on camera distract her from her work, or maybe she was using it as a shy tactic.
Hmm.
I don't,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Not knowing that she was just trying to list because she was listing. She didn't care. Like me, if it was my first time, I'm like, oh my God, hi guys, my name is Leroy. We're driving my car.
Well, good job, Holly,
Yeah.
for getting on there, though. It was very like a
Tarantula.
tarantula. I can't spell either, but I can tell what you mean, though. That sounds scary to me. It doesn't sound like a spider. It sounds like a small rat. No, I don't like spiders either.
Paul did a wicked. This isn't like praise everybody day, but even Paul did a good job with 4 guests. He had 4 guests and he just kept it rolling, nice and smooth. These guys are gonna fly by me like nobody's business. I think Paul's already passed me anyway.
Paul's been. Hopefully, he's not fluctuating again because I know last week he was upset about the fluctuating subs. All right. Not a listing show.
Huh?
I like the name of Paul's show. Not a listing show.
Oh, whatever. You didn't see my name of my show.
What was it? Wait, what was the name of your show? Hold on, let me go back to yours.
If no one in the chat is subscribed to Holly, can we subscribe to Holly? She has 20 subscribers and she needs more. She's gonna stop putting out content.
Holly. Hey, Mickey, how's it going? How are you?
Hey, Mickey. Oh, that would be cool. You could do this. You could talk about the spider. Did you take a picture? Did you guys take a picture of it? They probably didn't, because the cat's used to seeing that.
Dave Tesla's picking one after. Yeah, the trolls and.
Yeah, I saw them in there. Yeah, I saw some trolls in there.
Really? What were they saying?
I saw them early, so I don't remember, but I know I saw trolls in there. And it was like when he first sort of started. Because then Tracy went on his show. Tommy had to change poopy diapers.
Got
it. That's what he said.
If you haven't, I'm sure you have. There's not many people in here now. But hey, Cameron, how's it going? Let's see here. Pop-up Hangout, taking pictures and listing for eBay. That's snappy, but not quite as snappy as let's chat. This is not.
No, you're gonna today's.
I can't see today's. Hold on. Why is it not showing me? This is the earliest one it's showing me is from 16 hours ago.
There's one scheduled for today, my Wednesday.
And why doesn't it show me that? Like, I'm looking at the earliest one it shows me isn't the one that you have for today. Why are you not showing it to me? Where do I find today's video that hasn't been? It should be right on the front of your page, right? Working husband hates spiders too. You locked the door. Joke me, of course. Trolls are funny. Had 2 in Friday's live talking about no fly lists and getting caught at the airport. We haven't, thankfully, had anyone talk. I mean, every now we have one time where people were saying like random words, but never conversations. Usually, I'm the biggest troll here.
See, my name is Blood, Sweat, and Soul, so they're afraid.
Well, there you go. Maybe it's in the main YouTube page. If I click on that, hold on, let me see.
I'm not going to say good morning to Cameron today.
Okay, now I see one on the same. Daydreaming, talking, reselling, hangout. Let me go there right now. Wait, you're not there though. What is this? What is this? I'm at your page and there's nobody there. I'm leaving. It's terrible. Making me wait.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep up with my host.
Hey, Tim. I'll make a fake account just to troll some. Oh, yeah, I've got many fake accounts. I've trolled all of you guys, just so you know.
I don't even know how to do that. But I know,
just make another account.
In my page, in my show yesterday, I had 17 and there was only like 4 in the chat. So I was good because that means people were watching on the outside.
Gotcha.
Maybe ex-girlfriends and baby mamas and stuff, but somebody was watching.
No. Everyone's in the house. Check out this guy, Leroy. You might like him.
What's this guy? Blood, Sweat, and Soul?
Yeah.
What does he do?
I don't know. He daydreams and he hangs out at 4 Eastern today.
He's daydreaming. Daydreaming hangout today at 4 Eastern.
Yeah. He's a daydream believer.
It looks good, actually.
It does look good. It's kind of like, I don't know if that's, it's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory-ish.
Smurfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very bright spring picture. Nice. How many baby mamas do you have, Leroy?
Oh, sure. Holly.
Doesn't want to answer.
Holly, you don't want to know, Holly. How many baby mamas do you guys think I have? If you listen to my story, it tells you exactly how many baby mamas I have.
9?
A little off. March 1st. What's today's date? Okay. Hilarious. Explains why he moves around 7 like Bobby Brown. Yeah.
I was surprised Bobby Brown only had 7.
7. He he had 7. He had 7. That's all we know.
Yeah, exactly. All these guys actually, famous musicians and celebrities are, yeah.
He had 7. No, I have 1. I just have my daughter. That's it. I have 1 child. Unless somebody comes knocking on my door, looking like me. Hey, I'm looking for Leroy.
Yeah, I'm watching this right now. As soon as you click on it, you see both Paul and Holly.
Yep. I jumped on and I was echoing like normal. So I jumped off. And then
Don't echo, man. You wanted twice the voice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's funny you said arguments. It hasn't caused an argument yet, but the thing with the whole dog thing is that since none of us are, well, my wife had a dog, but my kids obviously haven't. I haven't. So none of us are that experienced. So we're kind of going back and forth with first of all, they all wanted a tiny dog, and I'm the complete opposite. I don't like the idea of a small dog. And so then I kind of convinced them probably 24 hours ago, a little bit over, that at least a medium-sized dog. How about that? Because at first,
is your house a medium-sized dog house?
Your yard is house. We don't have a big backyard,
so
you need a big backyard for an active dog, right?
Is it fenced in?
It is, but it's small.
So you can let a big dog, small dog. You can let a dog in the backyard and not. Maybe you might have to go back and just check and make sure there's a couple areas that might need to be patched up or whatever. But your yard is safe for one.
Yes, but it's also not grass. It's kind of that, not cement. It's that kind of, I don't know what you call it, but gravelly cement type stuff. What do you call that when it's kind of got those little speckles on it? It's not cement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's and it's not very big at all.
I'm gonna message you.
Because I know you said chocolate lab, so that's one of the first things I looked up. Very nice looking dog. And I guess there's 3 different types of labs that I found out. And forgive me for being such a novice with dogs, but the dog that I thought, I still to this day, I mean, I don't know, I think it's not ready for my kids, not ready for my house. But I was looking at the St. Bernard, and I was looking up a Newfoundland, and no, it wouldn't work because I heard they'd go through my fence for one thing, and they're just too big. And another thing, here's the weird thing. I was looking at adoption places, and I was trying to see what's the most they had there, because I figured the dog they have the most is probably the one that people return the most. I don't know if I'm right about that. A lot of pit bulls, a lot of huskies. I was surprised. It seems like people get huskies and don't. I haven't. I know of Cujo. I've never watched it. Which one drools like crazy? Same, probably both. Yeah, I'm not getting either of those, just so you know. But that's one of the first ones I looked at. What am I thinking? I was thinking about. Then I kind of went to like a medium-sized dogs. Yeah, pit bulls are loving and sweet unless their owners suck. So that's what's scaring me, because I have zero experience with a dog, and I needed a dog that can stay by itself for at least an hour or 2. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. How are you, LEG? So the conversation, unfortunately, has moved towards, all right, let's see what Leroy sent me. Let me see. Okay. Conversation has moved towards smaller dogs, so that's kind of where it is right now. There we go.
Not for you, Mo.
Dave's dad. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. I mean, I used to do a lot of deliveries because I had a shipping store for years. So I've been chased many times by dogs. Pit bulls are great. Dogs are like people. They have different personality. Yeah. Schnauzer. I looked one of those up. Let's see here. One I was looking at was, what was it called? A Cavalier King James, I think it's Spaniel. That's a very small dog, but it wasn't a tiny dog like one of the ones my wife's looking at. Pits are awesome, but they're exactly like the parents. Yes. I'm afraid that I'd be unorganized and not train it, whatever size dog or whatever dog I get at first. So Shih Tzu, I was trying to avoid that size of dog, but I think that's where I'm outnumbered. There's 4 of us, and 3 want a small dog, and it's just me. So usually when that happens, my opinion disappears. I have a friend with 3 pit bulls, and he was oh my goodness. And she's still very much loved. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It all depends on how a dog is trained, raised, kept, loved, all that kind of stuff. Boxers and golden retrievers are safest in my opinion. Okay. It's a myth that all. Yeah, actually watched a video about that exactly, Cameron, yesterday. This guy was talking, and he said he doesn't even own them, but he said exactly the same thing. So it was a myth. English Labrador. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at a lot of these labs, but they're telling me these are too big or grow to be too big. Pits hold their jaws closed and don't let go. Yep, that's what I heard too. What Another thing, looking at going between breeders and adoption. I prefer adoption if possible, but adoption has got all weird now. So, you have to pick the specific dog, and you can only see that one, and so appointed for that dog only. So you can't go to like the kennel and see like everything they have. They only bring out one, and that's it. Next dog we want is a mini poodle. That's so stinky. Oh my goodness, Cameron. Now Cameron sounds like my wife now. That's what she was looking at last night. She was looking at something called a teacup poodle. Oh my goodness, she's gonna hear me now. Good morning, Jennifer.
Who's that?
Morning, Greg. What's what?
Who's Jennifer?
Ugh, don't be like that. Please don't shop. Oh wait, please adopt, don't shop. That's what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, Leroy's getting busy.
They want to know if you want the 10-year plan or the 6-year plan.
Are those guys bothering you again?
Every day.
They never stop, man. How
No,
many?
don't say bye, Jen. No.
What is? I have to switch because I'm looking at the StreamYard chat. Let me open up a YouTube page.
Am I ahead of you? I think it is ahead. Yeah, it is ahead.
Yeah, good morning.
No.
Biggest mistake people get is by good looks and not research. Yeah, we've been researching for a good. When did we start talking about this? A week ago? Ever since then, I've been researching.
Since we're still into this conversation.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm boring anybody, but
another thing you can do is, because you're not sure, you don't even have a vet yet.
Yes, totally.
And when you have a dog, you need a vet.
No.
And I would call your closest vet, find a good vet, call your closest vet. And I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes you can actually you can adopt the dog from a vet. From the vet, they know of an old lady that was sick, or they know the dogs better than anybody. If the dog's taken care of and the dog's in a lot, they know the dog. You could just call for the receptionist and just be an honest person and just say, hey, my name is Leroy, and I have 2 children and a wife, and we live in a 300-square-foot house, and we're thinking about getting a dog, but we haven't had dogs before. If you do it that way, if you are busy right now, could someone call me back? I would really like, and then when I do get my dog, I'd like to use you guys as my vet. Do you have openings?
Okay.
When you do it that way, you'll be surprised, Mo. Because you're going to need a vet anyway. So check and see which ones are available in your area.
There is one not too far from me. I want to say
check their ratings first. Go on Google. See if they're 4-star. They could be 2-star. So I don't mean to cut you off.
No. This is all good info. I need to know this. This makes a lot of sense. And then I just looked at Cameron's picture.
I mean, this is a really
and I swear, dog, it's.
Go ahead.
This is a really can you click on his picture and you'll be able to see what he was. It's like a miniature poodle. And this is the type of thing now my wife, since last night, she's been looking at these. She's been texting like different places that have them. Like, oh, do you have this? Do you have this? And there seems to be, here's another weird thing. There seems to be kind of a weird shortage on certain types of dogs right now because of the pandemic, I guess. A lot of places are closed.
I know you want to adopt. I mean, I know you want.
I prefer to adopt because
have you looked at
so
prices,
much about,
Have you looked at prices for adoption or for buying a dog? Do you guys have an idea?
Yes, the big difference.
Okay.
Prices for adoption, you'd love talking about in the, in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Prices for like you call them breeders or whatever, like thousands.
Well, I mean, if you want, I mean, I can pee outside and I don't, I eat. Okay, give me a bowl of Guinness and some corned beef. I mean, I'd be a good dog. I'll play with the kids and give me $2,000.
Can you do the dishes?
I mean, I didn't know your dog could do the dishes. Now, come on. You're asking for a dog, not Belvedere. I'll be a dog. Come here, Leroy.
How much for that Leroy in the window?
Come here, Leroy.
All right.
Most like, all right, this is going. Whoa,
that's hilarious.
Would anybody like to adopt a Leroy?
I'll adopt a Leroy.
You already did.
That way we can have you fix the stuff around the house, man. I've heard you're handy.
I can't. How did it go from being a dog to now I'm a slave?
You requested. I didn't ask.
You said to be a dog, not your dishwasher or your house.
You put it out. You asked.
You're supposed to say yes. I'd love to have a dog to have around the house to get out of a bad situation. Not do you clean and cook?
See, it's always me trying to get out of doing stuff. That's what it is. So laziness comes out. It's filled with Guinness and the food bowl and corned beef, and we'll do whatever you want.
Hold on, I gotta get back in the chat. Yes.
Well, they're allowed. You know, 14 years, but he needed exercise every single day. A lot of work to have a hyper dog in your lives. Okay. Belvedere. I don't. Hopefully, do people get the ref? You can do your eBay listings. You remember Mr. Belvedere?
No? I can't do my own eBay listings, LG.
Yeah, neither of us can. Between the two of us, we get half a listing done.
No, you know what? The last 2 days, I did 27 on Monday and 22 yesterday.
You know, I was listing during Kat's show yesterday. I got like 8 done during her show.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm trying to bang through that stuff.
And I actually cleaned up some stuff behind me a little bit yesterday.
Did you?
Some of it. I started inventorying, but now I found out that my garage is getting even worse, so I need to go in there.
So, Anthony, I have a question. All kidding aside, what I said to Mo about with the vet and stuff like that, do you think that is a must-do? Anthony has 2 dogs. I'm curious what Anthony thinks.
Because we're close to, we're in a big city. There's got to be a good couple vets, some nice ones.
I would just have, and again, a vet is like a doctor. There's a lot of vets that don't have openings.
Really?
Yeah. Some cities, I don't know where you are, some cities your dog has to be registered.
Yeah, they're going to register these. They won't release it without, I guess, the shots, deworming. They microchip these, a lot of them.
I don't have any of that, Mo. All you got to do is get me a plane ticket.
All right, I think Paul's right. Just Guinness and corned beef and hash. Have that ready, and then we're good to go.
Your wife would be like, "What is that in the bowl?"
I'll say he knows how to use a hammer and a screwdriver, and she'll say, "All right, you can leave now." I'm like,
the next time they come on the live, they see me behind your doors.
"What happened to Mo? He was no longer needed."
The wife comes. She's bringing me a bowl with Guinness and corned beef.
She would, to be honest, she would more than me. She always jokes about that. She's always, "You don't even know how to use a screwdriver." I'm like, "I do."
Tell her that Leroy does. Say
Yeah.
Leroy does and YouTube does.
Exactly. I get him dewormed. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Gonna have to microchip Leroy to find out which auction he ran off to. Yeah, you have to keep track of him.
I guess that most people want me as your pet. I mean, think about it. You don't even have to change my name.
There you go.
Like people won't even they won't even be, if you named your dog Susie. I mean, I guess you can name your dog Susie. No offense to Susie, but you can't. I've never heard of anybody's dog named Anthony. Come here, Anthony. Get over here.
It's funny. It's funny we had this conversation yesterday because we saw a dog named Carter, and Carter is one of my aunt's nieces. He's like a 1-year-old. Like, great. If we get that dog, we're gonna have to rename him because you can't have a dog named Carter when your your nephew is Carter. So that's another thing. When you name, do you name with a real person's name, or do you name with, like, I know my kids will be something like Fluffy or Goldie or Brownie, something like that. Just because there's blood involved with the use of a screwdriver doesn't mean doesn't know how to use it. That exactly. All right, well, it looks like a lot of these vets around here have decent Yelp reviews, or at least 3 or 4 stars.
That's good. Have you you guys never even looked that up before, huh?
No. I didn't even
You know why? I don't even got a dog, and I got this for you, bro. Only one coffee today. Only one.
Only one? Okay. Is it black coffee, no sugar, no cream?
No, negative.
Oh, lots of sugar, lots of cream?
No, a little bit of sugar, a little bit. I'm not going to go extreme like I did before.
Okay.
So let's go into the diet. If we're done,
go for it.
Dogs. So yesterday I woke up. I always have protein shake. So I had a protein shake and 1 coffee. I had for lunch I had a salad with chicken.
Ooh.
A nice salad with chicken. I sort of messed up for dinner. For dinner I had oodles and noodles with fresh chicken.
Oodles and noodles.
Yeah.
Fabulous name.
And then when I was at the warehouse yesterday, I had some veggie sticks and I had
what's a veggie stick? Like those potato chips? Or they're like, or is it a real real celery and carrots or something?
Did you see? And that's the guy to talk to about.
Hey, Julian, how's it going?
That's Mr.
Yeah, he was saying last time when he was here about how much
vet bills
he has invested
in his dog.
Yeah.
Julian, would you buy a dog named Leroy? Julian has guns. He'd probably shoot me. He'd be like, "No, we can't. This one's no good."
It's probably like the Steelers part is a deal breaker.
Now he would definitely have me listing and cleaning stuff. He'd send me out the front door instead of the back door to go find tools. Okay, Leroy, go find tools. Yes. So back to the diet. So it wasn't bad. I think I did okay yesterday.
Okay.
It was a lot better than my normal, and I'll tell you, I've never had this happen.
Probably. I'll be running around trying to get rid of this guy.
Julian said, LOL, yes. Can't package. Okay. Call this package. Oh boy. This is what happens, guys. The show goes downhill. So I feel I didn't do too bad yesterday, honestly. The noodles were probably a negative, but the rest of it was decent. But I did notice this time, because it's the second day I had a salad. I did notice that I've never had this happen. Normally, once you get into your diet, your body will reject other stuff. But my diet was so bad, my body was rejecting the lettuce.
Rejected the lettuce. How?
Yeah. I
There's
don't
nothing
want
in lettuce.
I know, but I don't want to get into it. But I haven't had lettuce in healthy greens for a long time,
Okay.
so it wasn't.
That's not rejecting it. That's just it's going right through you.
Yeah.
If that's what you're wondering. That's normal. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Keep
But
going.
normally it would stay and it would do better. That was the first time when I've done this diet that it actually, in my eyes, it rejected it. That's just me.
Just keep going. I mean, if you're not
No,
sick,
I quit.
keep going, man. You know what you should do? You should mix it up a little bit, maybe. Like get something that you like the taste of. It doesn't have to be all salad.
No,
I
but
mean, unless you love salad.
with a little bit of salad with a little bit of chicken.
Exactly, Paul. Exactly what Paul said right there. So I won't worry too much. Excuse me.
If you haven't had
yeah. Don't worry, man. It happens. So what about, have you ever thought about like a midday, like doesn't have to be a protein shake because there's a lot of stuff like
I do protein shakes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah,
So
I do it first thing in the morning.
You do it first in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not this morning. The next one. Where are you finding these?
I know. I don't have any cool icon emoji things. That's good stuff.
I can't wait. All right, Mo. Have fun. It's been nice.
All right.
It's been real.
I will see you in a few. Enjoy your time without me.
I'm going to try. I'm going to... I got some stuff to list, so... Julian, if you are still here, you do knives. I have a question for you, my friend. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's a Swiss Army, but I don't know if it's the main Swiss Army. It's just you might know the name of it. Here is the box. Let me make sure you're still here. This is the box. It has the box with it. Or if anybody in the chat can help me. It even has the sleeve that goes over it. When you open it up, here is the little knife. It does have a company printing on the back of it, so it was something that was given out. All the blades look good, nice and sharp. There's only one blade, then there's the filer, and then there's the scissors. I know there's a special name for this, and I want to find it before I list it. It does have the tweezers and the pick. Tweezers, and it has the pick. And it also inside I can see that name. I don't want to chop up that name, but whatever that Victoriex or whatever, it does have that inside on the metal. You guys probably won't see it. What is the name of this? I use these in the bathroom. I use these for my nails, to get my nose hairs, to get under my nails. So anybody know what the proper name of this is? I would appreciate your input. That is one of the things I'm listing. If I had a little saw blade. Mr. Knife, I'm very disappointed with you. That's okay, Julian. I appreciate your honesty. Do you ever count when you list them, Julian? Last question. I know you're busy trying to get work done. Um, Typing to me is slowing you down. But would you list how many functions it has? So would you list, if you had to list it? Would you list it by functions, like the pick, the pliers? I mean, the pick, the tweezers, and the three opening knives? Would I consider a 5-piece or a 3-piece? Hope everybody else is getting some listing done today. Yes, Jennifer, I am. I am never mean to you. I just like teasing you. And this is just a. I'm sorry about yesterday. I was really working. So and Eric tries, and I'm usually good. I usually help him a lot in chat to go through the chat. But yesterday, I just wanted to get some stuff done. Who is Johnny's? You can put that link in. It's okay. I don't know who Johnny's is. Okay, thank you, Julian. Yeah, I looked at the comps, but I still couldn't really. I didn't know if there was a special way I should list it. It's only about $20 knife, but I do have the case, and so I feel, uh, Julian, I'm not going to put it as new. Oh, Cajun Root reseller. Okay, was Jen, was he doesn't do lives, does he? I thought I was subscribed to him. You could drop his link, Jen. I'm okay with that. If you drop links, I'm okay with it. If other people come in and drop links just because they think they can, eh, not so. Okay, I will, Julian. Thank you, buddy. I'm actually doing that listing right now. It was in that big tool haul that I got, Julian. And Julian, check this out since you're still here. Um, I don't want to open it, but this guy made. So a lot of you guys aren't gonna really care about this, and Julian might not either. But so this guy Julian was a mechanic, and for years a Ford mechanic. So he made lead jumpers. So they're usually most of them are around 30 feet. 30 inches. Anywhere from 30 inches and lower. Just the alligator clips, the old ones with nice gauge wire, and see how neatly he kept them wrapped. Um, this one is so you can actually tap into a wire, so you can like find it throughout to see where the bad connection is. You can actually put it through, Julian. Again, with the batter with the a good clamp, he put all these little plastics over everything. It's a little dirty. I got to clean them. Um, then he made himself a little light for the cigarette adapter. It's all older stuff. I'm gonna lot this stuff up because this guy was really, really like he made a lot of his own things. This guy was really. I mean, this one's probably a 50 incher. And I don't want to throw this stuff away. I feel that I could lot it all up. So that's stuff I didn't. And here is the lot that I'm going to do next. I put on each one. I put how many feet it was, so you can see everything. He even has like makeshift fuses that you can plug in. I mean, this guy really, really, really knew his stuff. So I don't want to throw that stuff out. I feel that if I put it in a lot and just let it sit, the right person will find it. I'm muted. You guys got it quiet for a little while. Sorry. Were you able to see the wires that I did? Did you guys see the wires? Was I talking then? I know I'm not muted now. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Thank you. I don't know how I muted it. That's weird. Oh, because I was typing into eBay. That's how I did it. I have to get my other monitor back up because this is confusing. My brother's going to be here March 7th, 15th, I think. And he's my tech guy. So he's going to help me straighten all this out because I have monitors here. He's bringing a camera. So he's going to set up my camera for me so I can use my camera, not this. And so he's going to help me spend a day and help me get all this straightened out for my live streams. I definitely see it's not a good idea to put this on auction. Yeah, I definitely see it's not a good idea to put it on auction. I think I found one. What time is your appointment, Holly, for the bunny? You guys are talking about baseball cards. 2 o'clock. Is the bunny now? When you go into your vet, you have to put them in a cage, right? I gotta find out where my brother is, Holly, because he's not. He's in Florida. I always ask him. I know he gets mad. Let me ask Chris. What town does Dylan live in? Do you know? Oh, I bet they fight over cards. It's but in a couple of years, I mean, you guys know better than me, but I feel in a couple of years they won't even know. Yes, I am live today on four guys. For about 45 minutes. Just gonna list some stuff. We'll try to list one thing. That's my goal is to list one thing and then daydream and hang out with you guys. He probably gets scared. That's probably what it is, Holly. Holly, how many watches have you had on your tree? On your shell tree? Bye, Julian. Thank you, buddy. You're probably going to pick up some stuff. List 10 in 45 minutes while I'm reading the chat. That's definitely not going to happen. Yes, you should promote it, Holly. Push it up to 25. I'm going to tell you, I would push it up to 20. Everybody's different. So I could be wrong. But push it up to 25 if you had it at 20. Push it up $5. When you go to promoted, put like $4 in the promoted. Because I noticed I've been looking at some of my stuff. I played around yesterday. I put something in for 17% promotion. Not 17%. Yeah, 70% promotion. And every time I've gone to look for it, it's right in the top 3. It was Craftsman. There's a lot of listings there. So I threw it up to the top. Thank you, Bluegrass. Anthony. Anthony. Do you like that name? Probably not. All set. The knife is listed. See how long it takes me, guys? It takes me a lot longer than most people. That was only one listing. I was talking to you guys, but it took me about 20 minutes, which is not good. The next item is very similar. Multi-tool. This one really looks more like yeah, it is a multi-tool because that's a bottle opener. It does have an advertisement on it. Flows Auto Parts. And then there's just another one with a razor blade. Very sharp razor blade. Let me check it. Yeah, it's sharp. Yes, Anthony, you are right. I've learned how to go back over now that I do some of my listing while I'm live. I've learned how to go back and just double check it quick before I press go. Awesome. Awesome, Holly. Yeah, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Just put a bunch of stuff, list a bunch of stuff, and then in a week go back and check and see how it's doing. I used to sweat stuff all the time, and I still do, but I try not to as much. It's like those plates that I listed for the vintage tags. I've been sweating those. I normally don't, but I put those on. If I put it on, I feel like if I put it on auction, then I sweat it. I sweat it a little bit. I'll go in and check it a lot. I got 11 things on auction right now. I'm just glad that I put my items, that I put them when I put them up, I put them up as a price that I was okay with losing. I'm getting more watches. One of them I have 2 watches, no bids. 4 watches, 1 bid.
Howdy. Good morning.
Hi. I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Did you do doggy talk with the wife?
No, it's Wacky Wednesdays in their school, so they're wearing their clothes backwards. So they were just figuring out what didn't feel uncomfortable.
So did you just say, guys, look how daddy's dressed and just dress like daddy?
Yeah, pretty much. I said, just like Chris Cross. And like, who's Chris Cross? I'm like, all right, forget about it.
Knowing you probably did say that.
It was uncomfortable. Remember that? I bet you did.
Oh gosh,
overalls backwards or whatever.
I don't know if I did.
I don't think many people did. That was more of a gimmick.
I did though. I listened to any of that stuff. That was my whole era. Yesterday I was listening to 90s slow jams.
Yeah.
I'm glad my landlord didn't come in the warehouse because I probably would have got kicked out.
Why? It would have been good.
Because I was just belting a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. See, Mickey was down too. I think my son's arguing right now that my wife spent like 10 minutes like putting his hair, gelling his hair backwards, but she asked him to do it, and then he went like this and just got rid of it all immediately.
So he's arguing with who?
No,
If you need to go,
because he said to look like it's like backwards. So she went and she gelled it, like so it kind of looks, the front looks like the back.
yeah.
And then he's all, I don't like that. And he just went like this.
If you need to go out there, go do what you got to do. Don't worry about us.
No, they're good. They're good. She's just annoyed that that's what we were talking
love
about.
ABC. Are you kidding me? The boys, all those groups with good stuff. Get out of here. I didn't think anybody here would know about the boys. I remember the boys, and I remember ABC at the playground. You know,
It's a TV show.
Did it, Aisha?
You know,
you was the best that I ever had, and I want
Aisha.
to know you better.
Now that's gonna be stuck in my head.
Who put them on?
Aisha, probably Belva DeVoe.
Yep.
I'm guessing it's
who
Belva
was
DeVoe.
it? Who was
Michael
it?
Bivins.
Yes, you know.
But
I wonder where
he was like.
I wonder where his net worth is. Let me see.
I mean, it should be good. He was one of the early '90s. I don't know what you call them now.
Bivins' net worth.
Bivins.
Michael Bivins.
He looks like somebody else too. Michael Bivins. Who does he look like?
Michael Bivins' net worth. Michael Bivins is an American R&B artist who has a net worth of $40 million.
Not as bad. Not bad. It should be better, but it's not bad.
Mickey's all-time favorite group is New Edition.
I just watched the documentary the other day.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I should watch it though.
I didn't like it. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah.
Is it kind of one of those things they just look for a drama?
Yes, it's all drama.
Okay. Gotcha.
Who is ordering Coming to America this weekend?
I thought it was free. Was it free? I think if you get Amazon Prime, it's free.
Well, who's gonna put it on? Goodness, who cares if it's free?
Oh, I'm watching it the second it comes out Friday night.
Yeah, I have a meeting. We have our mentor meeting on Friday night. So right after that, I'm probably gonna watch it. I think because I think I gotta go to the flea market on Saturday. I didn't even check the weather, but I think what's today? Today's only Wednesday. I can't even get my spot yet, but I have money there. I think I'm gonna go to the flea market on Saturday and try to get rid of some of this junk I have. Saturday is going to be cloudy, but 57. We're still in a cold spell.
That's
It
not
doesn't
bad.
warm up until next Tuesday. Today's supposed to be 64.
It got warmer this week, huh?
Can you hold on a minute?
Go for it.
I have to open doors when it's nicer outside than it is inside. And I don't have time for this crap. Like, I don't want the doors open if I'm in my warehouse with my door shut.
It's not your decision, apparently.
I can hear stuff.
Gotcha.
But they like me to do it that way, and I'm like, because they'll come in and they'll like, oh, it's freezing in here. I'm like, well, I'm in my little dungeon. Like, I honestly don't care.
All right, go do your thing. If you're gonna watch a New Edition doc, make sure your kids aren't around. Yeah. Double that for Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown one's probably crazy. Yeah, Coming to America. I think it's free on Prime. They have like a countdown thing if you go to the front of Amazon Prime. And Arsenio's back. I think the whole cast is back. James Earl Jones is back. And it looks like Arsenio's and what do you call it? Eddie Murphy going to be playing the entire barbershop gang again. Well, what I want to know, I didn't see, are Jerry Curl gang back? I don't know. I can't remember the name of, what's her name's ex or ex-fiance. I don't know. Let's see. As mentioned, it does have a stacked cast. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, Jermaine Fowler. I think that's Jermaine Fowler. Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan. Okay. I don't remember him in the original. Kiki Lane, Sherry Headley, Tiana Taylor, Wesley Snipes. Really? James Earl Jones? The only thing I wish they brought back, and I thought it would be hilarious if they bring back Samuel L. Jackson's character. And he tries to, that would be good. Sounds like a review on the pod. How'd you guess, Mickey? We're actually doing it on Tuesday. Coming out with a review. It's going to be Coming to America / See, My Daughter Stole My Bell. You can hear it in the background. Who's hitting my bell? It's going to be either Coming to America / Coming to America, or just the sequel. So I'm going to record it on Sunday, I think. It's going to be pre-recorded. I'm hoping this movie doesn't let me down, though. I don't like to get... And then after you watch it, I'm like, that wasn't as good as I thought. Howard Stern, head of City Hall. Yeah, really? I need to watch that. How do you watch that, though? Hey, Tommy, how do you watch Howard Stern without? Because I don't have. I don't know. What's he on? Sirius Satellite or whatever. Maybe you go to his website. He's not on YouTube. Oh, I can see it. As much as I walked out with a smile and did the show every night, I was tortured. Arsenio Hall looks back at his late night show. This is the best late night show ever. I used to listen to Howard Stern so much, but as soon as he went to satellite, I stopped. I saw Arsenio Hall live on stage probably 4 years ago.
Who did? You did? You saw Hall sing?
I think I already told you this.
No.
Yeah, in Oakland, like 4 years ago, maybe. He was so good. Literally, he walks onto the stage with a giant grin on his face, and the whole crowd just goes wild just from that.
Just from him smiling. I mean, and he has a big grin. He has a big grin. He's
one of those guys that can just talk about celery, and he'd make it funny. You know, he could talk about anything. I don't get why. I mean, maybe he talks about it. I just haven't paid attention. I don't get why he wasn't a bigger star.
Did you see what Tommy said? He said he's going to watch it after we're done. Wow, yes. I would watch it before.
I'd watch it right now. You know, like what are these guys babbling on about? But he's on YouTube. I don't know why I never did that. Why did I watch Joe Rogan all the time? Why did I never watch Howard Stern?
Those guys were so funny last night. I got in trouble. She went to bed and shut the door. I was too loud. I was cracking up. They didn't even have the dolphin. No dolphin.
They had the dolphin.
Not only once, and that was when I put the first thing in. After that, there wasn't many dolphins.
Oh, there wasn't one after that. Okay.
That might have been a few. And Dave doesn't go live often, so he was up to like 150, 160 when I fell asleep.
No, they were up to higher than that before.
No, on Dave's own. He went live on his own channel after.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't up that late. It was all dog talk yesterday, so.
There was the dog talk meeting at the house.
Yeah, it's been nonstop for the last 10 days. No, what I said is that one thing absentee from this cast of Coming to America is Samuel L. Jackson. I
In my
was hoping they
eyes,
would bring him back holding up.
in
What
my
happened?
eyes, his role was really small.
I know, but what they should have done is bring him back, and then instead of being like the guy holding up the place or whatever, I don't know if they're going to have McDowell's in there again, but him be the complete opposite. He can be like some billionaire walking in there, you know?
Do you realize that I don't look at reviews, but I don't think the first one is. I don't think they're gonna be able to compare.
No,
Yeah, I don't think so. Because when it first came out, it didn't really like hit. It hit after.
Very few, Mickey. It wasn't like his normal movies at that time. That ringtone, man.
I don't change the ringtones.
I don't even have a ringtone. I have the standard Apple whatever ringtone. You did change it because I don't have that.
It's not Apple. I don't have the Apple no more. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Well,
Gotcha.
I'm waiting. My brother's coming down with like so many goodies.
Yeah.
He's coming. He got a Samsung that's a lot better than mine. So he's gonna bring that and set it up for me. Then he's bringing me the camera, so I can have better camera.
Okay.
He's gonna set that up for me.
I need one of those.
And then he's gonna help me delete all my pictures, because I just keep piling them on. So he's gonna go through my computer, straighten out my computer. He's a tech guy, so he's gonna be here for like 3 days, and he doesn't know he's in for it because I'll take care of him on St. Patrick's Day, but after that, he's gonna just help me.
Carl has the same ringtone as you.
No, I don't. Oh, Carl does.
So is that a standard like Android ringtone?
I could have changed it. I don't know. I think I changed my alarm. I don't think I changed the ringtone.
Gotcha. So I'm on Howard Stern's page right now.
Of course you're on Howard Stern's page. You know, I show the items that I list. I never see you show the items that you list. So I think you listing 5 or 10 things during being on the show is a bunch of baloney.
I don't do anything. I already told you that. I told everyone I do like nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I don't have 4 sets of hands. If I'm typing the Howard Stern show, looking up Heavy D and the Boys, and Michael
coming to America.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not selling Michael Bivins DVDs all the time. I'm just Samsung S10. Oh, okay. Well, an 8 Plus then, I think, isn't it? I could be wrong, but yeah, I should get more done though. Maybe I'll change the name of the show to just Try and List. Man, I don't even have eBay open right now. I got like 4 YouTube pages open. Oh, did I tell you that I got rid of that neutral fee pack? I gave eBay a call yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
You were so done.
Or 2 days ago. Monday evening, I gave him a call. I said, you know what? This is weird. And just check the messages, and they got rid of it.
I just went to go list something, and I want $5 for each one, and I was going to put 5 plus 5 in my price.
Do it. Have your sales picked up at all? No, a little bit, yeah. Especially since now I don't do any free shipping at all.
I haven't been either. I haven't.
No, I did for the longest time. And actually, when Tommy said that, I dumped it all. And if anything, I saw an increase. I want to say it was a little slow. It was a little, but I heard that was for everybody. I think it was last week, but yeah, no, I think my sales have started to increase. If anything,
I want to learn. I got to go back on YouTube and figure out how to bulk change my shipping.
How do you do that if you don't have policies? You should be able to do that.
You should be able to do that, like where you can go into that one page and you can just go over. Now, like I know how to do it. I just got to remember how. But every time I need to do something, like for instance, use my promotions for my my supplies. Every time I do that stuff, I got to go watch a video. I still don't know how to do it regular.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, eBay doesn't make it easy. It's like everything's a workaround with eBay for some reason. I only got one neutral. Don't bother with it. eBay removed it. Oh, without me asking. Nice. I still have one like 3 months ago. That's it. One neutral and the rest is good. I'm only selling about $10 to $20 a day. I need to make more money or I'll have to go back to work. Yikes.
You got to get more profit stuff.
Yeah. That's, to be honest, that's what I was going to say, because my issue has always been, as I always complain about sales and this and that, because my items are very, very low dollar and very, very common. Those two things together are not good.
Or if you're going to go very low dollar, set a gold. I mean, a lot of people don't like to hear. A lot of people don't like to hear this, but set a gold where, say, for instance.
Yes, I did, Tommy. Sorry, I did. I passed on I forget what you call them, the shipping savings or the eBay savings. I passed those on to the buyer. So basically, whatever the cost is, they pay that, but nothing more.
So Holly, back to you after I was rudely interrupted, Holly. If you do have a ton of low price stuff and you still want to try to make some money, set yourself a goal and be like, okay, $7 each, they pay for shipping, and make sure you list like 15 a day, so like $1 amount, and then after like 10 days you might see that start to turn around, so you'll see that money that you're putting in is coming back to you. So if you're listing $100 worth of stuff, you should be getting $80 to $85 a day in about 10 days. I'm not saying that it's going to work for everybody, but that's something that I've been doing, and it's been working for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing you can do is if you have a bunch of stuff that is similar, you could try, and you don't think it's going to sell individually, try lotting them up.
Lotting them up. Yep. Yeah. So instead of it's a $5 item, you have 3 $5 items. Now it's a $15 item, or you have 6 $5 items. It's a $30 item.
Absolutely.
And listen to everything Tommy says. He's gonna say no, Holly, but he knows a lot.
Yeah, Tommy said a lot of stuff. He put me on blast, but to be honest, I did the stuff he told me to do. I just didn't talk about it, but it worked.
He doesn't put you on blast.
That's a good thing. I needed to get rid of free shipping. That was huge.
If he didn't like us, he wouldn't be here. And I'm not saying this, but I'm saying out of my thoughts. If he didn't like us, he wouldn't be here. And a lot of people give him a hard time, but the guy is super smart. I'm surprised his sales aren't like ridiculous. And he said it yesterday. He's like, listen, no, I don't want to sit on stuff. I have all this stuff. He goes, I don't send them. I might be wrong. I think he said he doesn't send them. He sends them offers. He doesn't accept offers.
Doesn't accept offers. Yeah.
But he also moves his product. He wants to move his product. And that's my motto. My motto is, if it's sitting here for too long, it's got to go. I'm
coming around to that. It's taken me a long time, but I'm coming around to that. I used to be the guy like, no, let me squeeze out. No, I can't do that.
Nobody would list these stupid little knives. Nobody would list them. Nobody would waste their time.
Got a question on the screen here. So, see, Holly says she has Avon empty bottles. Should I lot them together? I would.
Absolutely, because they're hard to sell full. So yeah, I would definitely lot them together.
List them, pull them out, and then just the sales alone will push your other items. That I know.
Yep. And if you have like a glass shoe for Avon or whatever, like I know when I was looking at them years ago, they'd have like the little Jeeps, and I would just write glass Jeep. You of course put Avon, but you don't have to. I'd put glass Jeep bottle. I'd put, I keep saying I always try to put as much as I can in the listing. I don't always do it, but that's what I would try to do. But like these little knives, nobody would waste their time with this. But if I can get $10 out of them, see it.
It's $10, right? Should I do a sale and store? Try promoted, because I'm not sure if they push a sale.
No, Tommy
sales
says
were good back in the day.
Tommy says promoted. Tommy said yesterday, follow all the rules. If they tell you promoted, use promoted. When you get a message, send the message. When you get when they tell you to change certain things in your title, not title, but your
item specifics.
Item specifics. They're giving us the warnings. They give us the warnings every day. And when you get messages, reply. Shipping, make sure you get it out on time. When they tell you to promote it. Like when they're starting new things up with eBay, they're telling us what they want us to do. When they tell us what they want us to do in their algorithm, whatever you want to call it, and it shows that, our rating shows, okay, they're pretty much complying with everything that we want. Your items are going to get more views and stuff. And that's not all from me. This is things that I've heard Tommy and other people say.
Yeah.
But don't give up, Holly. Just fight, and you'll be fine.
Just keep pushing. And then another good thing, actually, Cameron just brought up a good point. Ending, like when an item's ending today within the next couple hours, that's one of the first things I do. I started doing that. Then Tommy and Derek brought it up again. They relist anyway, and it's going to charge you that relist. Like I used to think that too. Like, let it relist. I don't get charged. A listing. No, it charges you, whether you do it or they do it. So just Yep, exactly. A good idea around offers. Do best offer. Best offer I still do, but I'm thinking about pulling that too. I've been back on eBay for a little while. My main store back. Start zero. It takes a bit of time to kick it. Yeah, it does. Your stores. Rating how much traffic your stores. Yeah, that's true. Is it better not to not relist? What I've been doing is relisting within a couple of hours of it. It's going to end like every 30 days, whatever will end. So that morning I go through and I just relist what's going to end within the next, couple hours.
Don't throw away. I have hold on. I'm going to go into this. Hold on. Let's see. That's done.
You should relist stale. Yep. What did Leroy just sell?
I'm going to show you.
Velvet DeVoe, greatest hits.
No.
Start the listing over as a new listing. Yeah, you just relist. You just right click and relist. Let me see here.
Tommy, yesterday I was listening. When I get off the show, in the morning I listen to my spiritual stuff, and then when I get off the show I listen to like my old hip hop and stuff. So I was listening to some De La last night. Plug one,
Ooh.
Plug two, plug one, plug two. Can you please wrap that in a box? Can you put that in a box?
You should say we only use plastic. You wouldn't believe how much stuff I have in here that, yeah, sorry, end and relist. That's actually what I'm doing right now. End the item, relist, end the item, relist. I have a bunch of stuff ending in 1 minute, actually. I've been slacking. and and then just relist. And it will go into your ended list or whatever they call it. Items ended. He's on a March cleanse. Hey Heidi, how's it going?
Hey Heidi.
All this stuff helps, especially around this time of year where, you know, our sales are not going to be our Q4 sales, but you can still be good though. I've noticed thinner shirts are starting to go. Tank tops, t-shirts, starting to move. Hawaiian shirts. So people are looking for the warmer weather stuff. Hey, Tracy.
Hey Tracy.
The Freaks and Geeks. Was that, are you the freak or am I the freak? And you're the geek, or am I the geek?
I would say I'm the freak and you're the geek.
Just because I wear glasses? What the heck is that?
Well, maybe I'm the geek because I say thank you all the time, and then you're the freak because people won't really know what you look like.
That's true.
But when you have your show with your buddy, you put a nice hat on, you look all dapper and stuff. But with me, you look like a piece of shit.
I have a hat over there. Go change it for what?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
It's cold. I start this at 6 in the morning.
I see how you treat me. Like you come on this morning 15 minutes late. When your buddy's on, you guys are talking about aliens and stuff and UFOs. I mean, you're all dapper and you let the guy talk. You don't cut him off.
That is true.
Yeah,
I can't deny that. That is true.
Can you go to share screen?
Head to the stream.
So this is what I just sold, and I'm bringing it up quick just to tell you guys, when you go places and you see old manuals, I just listed another set of old manuals, Ford manuals, and I've listed them for 100 and something, but this is an old lathe manual, and I was going to just throw it away, and I started looking up comps, and it sold for $40 plus shipping. So never, if you see old manuals in a basement or something, look a couple of them up. You can change it. Thank you.
These are the ones you were talking about last.
No, this is something different.
Okay, I was about to say because those were in a box.
Yeah.
But still the same basic thing.
The other one, those will sell too. Those were 1966 Ford dealership manuals. So now we can just go on the internet and just look up whatever because when they get a new vehicle in, there's a list that they got to go through for it to be certified through your dealership, even though it came from Ford factory and wherever they're from. There's still a list that once it comes off the truck, they got to follow through and make sure that it's legit before it goes out to their customers. And they used to make a booklet for each.
Yeah, you're 1,000% right, Tommy. I'm the kind of person that be like, no, it's gonna sell. It's gonna let it sit there for like 2 years, 3 years, which is really stupid. Yeah. I still have items that have been lagging forever, sitting forever. But yeah, bad items just don't sell. Eventually, you just got to cut them loose. Or I guess you could lock them up if you have similar, or just or you do junk drawer. Locks, right? How do those work out? I've never done one of those.
They don't do the best.
You just I do
better at the flea market.
Okay.
I do better taking that stuff. I'm selling the junk drawer lot. Some of my junk drawer lots I'll sell for like $15, but there's like 30 pieces in there. Well, if I bring it to the flea market and sell it for not even 30 pieces, start off with $1, get my dollars out of it, and then the last one is 50 cents. Trust me, when I do 50-cent tables, my stuff doesn't stay. There's a certain flea market that I go to. If I do 50-cent tables, I'm 50% on my items that Saturday. That's what I'm gonna do this week.
Nice. Anyone else have a ton of money SLR cameras they need to list? They look so complicated. I haven't done many cameras ever. I had a few newer pieces, but I don't have much knowledge on cameras. As you can tell, I use a Windows 98 camera right now for this video.
How long has Holly been reselling?
I'll let her answer that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hey, Tim.
Should charge to look at our eBay and critique it. He could go down that route. He comes out in spits and spurts because I think he just doesn't want to overwhelm people.
Or himself.
Yeah.
Because everybody will just use him up for.
Leroy, you're frozen, man.
I'm not frozen anymore.
Okay. That could have been like from 10 minutes ago. I'm just kidding. Carl, they're extremely easy to list. Just have to be prepared for picky buyers. Okay. Inspecting side lens for dust, mold, and the smoothness of the zoom in and out of the lens. Oh, okay. There you go. Good to know. I've sold maybe 5 cameras ever. And the only thing I really check for, to be honest, I didn't go into it as in depth as Tommy said right there. I just checked to see if there's no cracks and that you can actually see through it and stuff. Caleb bought a junk drawer of a estate sale and got a bunch of stuff. Ugh. We don't even have most of those. I mean, we have estate sales around here, but a lot of them are appointment only or online only.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, how's it going, man? Leroy, should I rent a table at the local flea market here and see how I do? It's only $5.
Holly, message me on Instagram. We talk on Instagram anyway. After the show, message me when you get done with the bunny. And I'll look up your area and see where you should go. And we'll talk.
So there's better and worse. Is it by area or?
It's only $5, but some of them, if they're not getting any foot traffic, then you're wasting your money. You're better off driving a half hour, getting a lot of foot traffic, find out what days their foot traffic is, how many vendors. And there's so many ways when it comes to flea markets. You can ask them how many weekly vendors, not month to month, how many weekly vendors do you get? And that will tell you the traffic. Because there are so many people that don't want to do month to month because you're not really making a ton. People walk by you. So just message me.
Gotcha.
I'm a gypsy when it comes to all that stuff.
No, that's good. That's research. You'd make most money for, your time.
I try to make about $500 a month. At least $500 a month at the flea markets. I go out about 4 times. I mean, sometimes I make a lot more than that, but that's where some days I'll only make 150, but then some days I'll make 450.
Yeah.
And then some days I'll make 250. So I mean, like my average last month, this month just ended. My average last month, I probably made like 750.
Average per day?
No, for the month.
Okay.
I probably made like 750, and that was in my pocket, and that covers my rent here. And
oh, okay, and that's pretty good. And then I'm assuming once the weather gets better, more people come out.
Yeah, but then when it gets too hot, I stop.
Gotcha. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Tim. Dealing with a payment dispute. Classic, my account was hacked and the package was stolen from my porch by the person who hacked my account. Claim. Yeah.
That stinks.
Yeah, that's never good. So I usually sell the lens, but this time I want to sell the main part. Lenses have been great. I tell people to return if any issues. No returns yet. These camera bases. Wow. Yeah, that goes over my head. I've been selling them since March 2020. Okay, so relative, like
it's gonna be a year.
The pandemic only. So
yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations. 1 year this month.
Yeah.
Time invested in setting up a flea market for a day, it would have to make more than what I could list in that day. That's a huge time sink. Yeah, I nearly set up at because I used to do a lot of like vintage toys. I want to say 5 years ago, I signed up to sell at a table, and then it was 2 months in advance, and I went to visit the month before, and it was dead. Like you could see these guys, nobody was moving anywhere. They're just talking like they're all friends, which is cool, but nobody was buying anything. So I just canceled. I just felt like it was a waste. It would have been a waste.
I'm gonna not beg to differ, but Tommy, it's also actually another part of the passion that I like, and it's also an outlet from here, and it's straight cash. So, and I have everything. Like I have a setup. My van is ready to go. I can go set up in the parking lot right now.
Yeah.
So, and I just switch my inventory in and out. I don't use the same inventory. My inventory switches. I was selling tools last week. I'm going to sell storage unit stuff on Saturday. It's different. It's not me stuck in here. It's different. And I don't go to the same flea market. I get his point. But for me, so I don't get burnout, I have to do different things.
Started help on side hustle for my car payment. I think we all started this kind of as some kind of side something or other.
Is it over, Holly? Is it over exceeding that?
I was fired. Oh, sorry to hear that. Seems to be like it's been good for cheaper items you buy in bulk, not worth shipping. Comics, cheap toys, glasses, tools, etc.
Hey, you call my tools cheap?
Too hot? What's too hot? Yeah, for me, 85 and above. I have so much junk to get rid of. I want to drop it all at my local auction when I can.
I won't do that because they totally rob you. They totally rob you.
You're gonna take to what, that 25% or whatever?
They take the 25% and then it sells for like $10. And if you sold it for 50 cents each, you would have got $40. I know everybody has their own thing. That's what I like about this community, and that's what I like about reselling. It might not feasibly, mentally, it might not work for you, but for me, it's what I like to do. If any of you guys see me at the flea market, I get more compliments on my style, my setup, and my prices than I do about my product. Like when somebody comes up to me and say, "Hey, just want to let you know, I'm really not interested in tools, but your setup, your pricing, everything you do, you're doing a very good job." I don't even care if I make $1,000 that day. When that one person comes up to me and gives me a compliment, that's what matters to me. I don't get that in a warehouse. When I come in here, ain't nobody compliment me.
So
pile of junk over there.
So what I'm hearing is it's also kind of a social event. It's an interaction, and also you can offload stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
So, okay. Holly said no. It's not offsetting. Why don't you run your own auctions? Oh, hybrid auction. I totally get Headspace. Look how much time always on YouTube. It's even worse. Yep. Sometimes I can just pay $1 and flip for $40. The other thing is just, yeah, that's reselling in a nutshell. We all get those, and we think it's gonna happen every single time, and it doesn't, because the stuff's unfortunately maybe not good enough or oversaturated or something. I always get plenty of confidence, man.
I don't see it.
I need. I would.
I can't find it. That has to be a dig on me.
It wasn't a dig on you, actually.
Where is it?
It was Kent.
I always get plenty of confidence about. And anyway.
Joe, I signed up. I still haven't called yet for the onboarding. Okay. Who forgot them? Thank you, Jennifer. Much appreciated. Man, I need my bell. All right, I'm gonna actually find it tomorrow.
Why? I don't see what you're dinging.
Kent's original. That was a total. That's a zinger. I always bell the short, snappy zingers.
They took his bell. They want a dog, so they said, "You're not getting your bell back until we get a dog."
Is it bad if I trade a dog for a bell?
Yeah.
Auction 360. I downloaded it and it was okay. Oh, okay.
No problem, Cameron. Thank you for stopping in, buddy.
Yep. Have a good one. All right. Caught up with the chats. No. Okay, let's get some offers. Hybrid said they will have a local auctioneer contact me when I signed up. Gonna call Max sold today. They aren't paying like around. They're going to be big.
Tommy, definitely check Max Sold. You know that. You know how I feel about them. I wish there was Max Sold down here.
What is Max Sold?
It's an online auction company.
Oh.
But they're not local. They're they go on the whole East Coast. They started in Canada, and they're working down. They're probably in about Virginia right now. I might be able to find some in the East Coast of the coast side of South Carolina. But,
Yeah.
Now with COVID, they might have picked up. I haven't really looked them up lately. Let me look and see.
I have some Patriot stuff for sale. Nice.
Yeah, sell it all. Burn it. If you burn that stuff, you will probably save on your electric bill and your heating. That stuff burns good. Think about it. You got coaches. You got players that have murdered themselves. You got owners that have been busted for messing with paid
Hall of Fame quarterbacks that have left and gone and won the Super Bowl with another team.
Yeah, yep, did better. Yeah. So I mean, you definitely should burn. I would just burn. I wouldn't even put that in auction. I would just burn that stuff.
You know who probably has the biggest New England Patriots bonfire of all time? It's probably Tom Brady. A couple months ago, he said, "I'm getting rid of all this."
Where do I live?
Spartanburg.
No, I moved.
You moved? Let me know how it goes. It's just, yeah. Locally, people around here have some Facebook auction groups I might go to. Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's nothing in my area. It's showing me Toronto, Mass. No, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go down. I'm going to do 150 miles. Well, Atlanta should be 150 miles from me. Okay. Auctions in 29301. Is that my zip? Yeah. Let's see. There's only one. There's only one, and it should be the one in Atlanta. Yeah, it's the one in Atlanta. Oh, money, 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 money.
Not much.
All right, so this one's in Atlanta. It ends in one day. And I just got a message from someone. I'm not going to say online. I think it's Bobby Brown's sister.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Everything has to start with $1. Professional auctions places have minimum bids. Interesting. Max sold.
I remember, I don't know if Tommy's still here. I remember, Tommy, when I used to be able to go into Auction Zip and Max sold, and I was getting lots for like $10, $5, $15, like crazy. I'd go in and get like 25, 30 lots out of like 150, 200 lots. And they started to know me. Oh, yep, that's Leroy. And then I felt that the auction, because people still run it, I felt that they actually were starting to bid me up. So I'm not a sucker. Like, I back down. And I'll just disappear. Like, there's auctions. I'll find stuff. I'll disappear. If I feel you're working me, you're trying to work me, man, I will drop you like a bad habit.
Max holds in California. Main stuff goes so high, it's ignorant. Hey, Beaumont Picker, how's it going, man?
I love these auctions that they do one piece. Nobody wants your stupid book or your decoration set of 2 woven green boxes. Current bid $1. Yeah, because it's junk. Nobody wants your one stupid thing. I want box lots. If you're not showing me, who wants your family picture? I can go buy one of those at Walmart. Sorry.
That makes sense. I mean, because if you're thinking that, somebody else is thinking the same thing.
When I look at these auctions, if I see one picture with a beautiful, like that they took time to take the picture, put it on the floor, I don't want it. I'll look through it and I'll see too many pictures like that. I'll scroll all the way to the bottom and it still looks like that. Thank you. Have a great day. that. That auction's disgusting. All right, you got me over here. I need to get back on my eBay. Okay. Oh,
Like dizzy stuff that I bought at Outlet to sell is slowly moving. Okay. What box slots as well. Max sold is either run by Max sold employees or by the people selling.
yeah.
More unprofessional. Let's get rid of my crap auctions. Max sold has a consumer rating of 4.36 stars from 791 reviews, indicating that most customers are generally satisfied with their purchases. Okay.
Tommy, you wouldn't do a. Am I muted? No. Tommy, you wouldn't do a flea market, would you? I would take that stuff right over to. I would get 2 tables, like 2 folding tables. I'd go right over to Jersey, right over to. I don't know how far you are from the Meadowlands, and I'd set up there. The only thing is with that, Tommy, is it's a buck. It costs $100 for one spot, but you get 3 parking spots. Parking.
Pocket spots.
Yeah. But I would take that stuff there and just figure that's your thing. Go there for half a day to Saturday and make $400-500 and call it a day. But that might not be your, like you said, you could list more than what it would take you to get there, set up, and what you're going to make. So when I come up in April, I'll just have to come up on a Friday, pick up Tommy's junk, go to the flea market, sell it, and then head back home, cash app him some money, and tell him it was an auction. How's that sound, Mo?
That sounds awesome. Just to say again, buy enough. There's no protections for you. Bid accordingly. Nope. I never bought from them. Negative on the flea market, ghostwriter. That's how you strap that baby in your back and go to the flea market.
Thank you, Tracy. I just think that's where you get the better of your money. I'm telling Tommy knowledge, which makes no sense at all.
Shameless.
I need to ask a question, and I really shouldn't, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Okay.
I'm a reseller. We're all resellers here. And there's nothing that comes in my warehouse or my garage or my van that I haven't at least attempted to look up, or it wasn't so interesting that I had to look it up, if that makes any sense. I always look up something in that lot, and it gives me an idea of what my money is. Like people said, if you're a newer reseller, then you'll buy from a reseller. But like I have resellers ask me all the time, "Oh, you want to buy my stuff?" No, like I don't want the stuff that you don't want to sell. I don't. I mean, there's other resellers that are just starting out that would definitely do it.
Yeah.
But my personal opinion on that is no.
Yeah. Buying from, well, yeah.
I mean, if it's huge, like people will call you and be like, listen, I'm just totally getting out. I can't. I have to get a real job. Blah blah blah. Okay, I get it. But when they're like just downsizing their junk.
Yeah.
Me personally, that's why I can take all this stuff, put it in a pile, and sell it to another reseller. But I rather just take it to the flea market. So start off with $1 a piece, make my $300 or $400 or $500, and call it a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I do the same, but I just don't like sitting out there.
No, and that's fine.
Yeah. It sounds good. Yeah, in theory. It's just I know myself. After about like half an hour, I'll be like, I want to be on the other side of the table. So you have more patience than I do. I've done well buying from other resellers who don't sell on eBay.
Yeah.
All the fraud and people ripping them off and the damn fee. Yeah, I've heard all similar things. Like as soon as you mention the word eBay or Amazon, they're like, Feebay. I mean, I get it. We've all been disgruntled at times, but there's people that won't touch anything that has a fee of any kind. So yeah, there's a lot of people like that actually. So those are the best to buy off.
Tommy, you are right. There is a couple of flea markets that they just don't know what they have. There's one. I have a honey hole that I go to, and that's where I get a lot of my good money stuff. They just don't know. They're just farm boys or country people that just figure they can go to the flea market and make $80. And I do very well when I go to that flea market. I just haven't been because I'm trying to get rid of the junk I have here.
Did you ever think about a booth, like I guess they call them antique booths, or?
No. I don't even stay. Like I go, I set up one day, I'll set up here. 2 weeks later, I'll set up somewhere else. I'm a gypsy, so I don't want to be in the same spot because I have a booth.
Oh, because the antique booth, you're not even there though. You just set up.
Yeah, that's separate. They get a cut and everything else. No.
Okay.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should, but that's not my thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about it. I've just heard other people do it. When I was doing the flea markets, it's basically 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. My goodness. Between travel, setup, breakdown, and that sounds horrible.
I leave the house at 6:45.
Okay.
And I'm at the local pub at 1:30.
That's not too bad. That was the high end. Okay, you're doing a high end flea market, so it's a lot of traffic then.
Yeah. When I do the swap meets, which is the same in the South, but the same in the West, it's called a swap meet. It's not a flea market. But when I do like an auto swap meet, it's 3 or 4 days. And there's time you can make anywhere between you can make thousands. You can make a couple thousand.
Nice.
And I haven't done any since I've been here in the last year, but normally I do two or three of those a year. I'm pre-registered for Charlotte Motor Speedway Auto Fest in August or September.
Yeah.
I forgot which one it is. I pre-registered, so I'm waiting for them because now they're only letting so many people in. So I am trying to go to Charlotte Motor Speedway for their Auto Fest, which is a 4-day event, 3 or 4 day event. And what I'll do is by then I'll be all set up and I'll bring my computer with me and I'll list while I'm there.
Nice.
So, and then I'll source as well.
Okay. Extremely high-end products in a booth if you want it. Yeah. Any flea markets are straight bottom feeders and bottom sellers. Nothing like the only Oh, you go to, okay. Some real resellers I know use antique malls. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, as storage with a chance to sell.
That's what it is. Some of them are.
You know, if it sells, it sells. If not, at least it's not in my house, kind of thing.
Yep.
I've never thought about it around here. Like I looked it up once when I was in the Bay Area. There was one. I know a couple people in Gear, if you know where that is. They had one there, but it was way too far for me at that time. Can't do it in my area, Carl. If you don't earn your space in sales, they boot you out. Really?
Yeah, some of them, some of those high end places. If you're bringing junk there and they're not making money off of you, they don't care what you. They get a percentage. So they'll get some of them. Like say for instance, they'll charge you for your little 5 feet by 5 feet. Sometimes that's a lot, but they'll charge you a certain amount. And if you don't like, if you know what I mean, like you don't, if that area, because they have waiting lists. There's one in Rhode Island. It literally has a 6-month waiting list to get a booth, and they have about 300 to 400 booths.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yep.
I used to 700 to 800 every Sunday. I miss those days, but now I do live sales every Monday. It's half the money, but half the work. Still a lot of work, but not as tough on the body. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do about that too. When I went up north in July, from July to September last year. When I went up north, I went to the flea market and I emptied out my old house and my storage, and I made an average about $800 every time I went out.
Nice. See, now I'm looking up these booths. I'm looking at these, and there's a guy here with, let me see, 57th Street Antique Mall. This is somewhere in Sacramento. He's got a bunch of baseball cards there, too. Let me see. Dishes, glassware, kitchenware, jewelry, Christmas stuff. There's a Christmas tree. Yikes. So, well, it's not a box store. Just the extra room is a nice bonus. Yep. I actually see thrift store with shelf rentals. Really? Really? Because usually the thrift stores, at least around me, they don't have enough room for the stuff they have. I've never seen them renting out shelf space. That's a new one. I've never heard that before. Booth I had did daily update on your sales. Nice. So I could have the item listed on eBay while it's sat on the booth, because I know by the end of the day if I need to move it online. Wow, that's pretty high tech for a booth. When I think of a booth, I thought of a little old lady with a notebook walking around there. But I'm wrong. It's a great thing. Hard to find places that will do that. Yeah, I've never heard of that. But then again, I don't know anything about booths, so maybe they do that.
Anthony, I agree.
Oh, you're way ahead of me. They take 10% off sale here. No. That would freak me out. I'd be scared of double selling. Same here.
I don't double sell. Everything's separate.
I have a couple times this year, actually. I went on Poshmark. I sold a throw blanket on eBay and Poshmark, and I canceled the one on Poshmark.
That's a totally different business. When I do the flea markets, that's totally different items.
Yeah. I love my indoor flea market booths. I get more money than eBay. It allows me to have bigger items, but it takes time to fluff it every week. Easy to list, though. Okay, cool. The one by me charges from $100 up, and for the size of the booth, then 10% sales, then tax. Holy mackerel.
Mm-hmm.
They must be doing a lot of business to charge that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they charge more than that. So I don't know. Listed like 50 items this morning for my booth. Nice. It is cheaper in Missouri. Okay. Live hangout with Leroy today?
Is
You know
it?
anything about this, Leroy?
No.
Somebody called Leroy is on a live hangout at 4 Eastern.
Is it really?
Yeah. You better check it out, man. They're stealing your name.
What does he talk about?
Tools.
Oh, I thought that was tomorrow.
Yeah. Could be tomorrow, too.
Is he always online?
Yeah, he's always. Every time I look on Blood, Sweat, and Sell, Leroy selling tools.
And he's just always online? Like, does he work at all?
No, he does not.
It doesn't.
Ooh, 2021 Spring Seller Update. eBay did they just release this? eBay sending me updates on their updates. You have to bring your own shelves in that booth. Holy mackerel. They don't even have shelves? Maybe they just give you the floor space. If I sold online, I would call them. Pull them. Get an email every day so I know what's in stock. I love it, but I don't have kids or a wife, so I can get hairy during mowing season. Okay. I could see doing that. Yep. He pretends to work. I don't pretend to work. I just don't work. Is he going to last longer than 30 minutes? I can keep changing channels for less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's just going to be about 40 minutes. Tommy, I'm trying to see if I can get a watch back audience on that. That's why I do it for 30 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing, Tommy. Truth be told, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I've been faking this for about 20 years. I don't know what's going on. It is crazy, though. I've gotten vacations and gold necklaces and paid for my wedding, and I'm still trying to figure it out.
That's funny. You can have shelves that are for sale as well. 45 minutes. Watch back on. This is the wrong goal for Hangout. Yeah.
What happened?
She said watch back audience is the wrong audience for a live. Yeah, that's true because people are just going to watch whatever is actually live at that time, I think. So if they see the big red live, they're going to click on that. They're not going to click on you.
Mm-hmm. But it seems like when I go back, I don't want to get into all this, but it seems like when I go back to look, I get
the numbers go up. They do go up a bit.
Yeah.
But it won't be like you're gonna get 99% of your views like at the time of recording. You only get subscriber watch back on a live after the live viewers. Yep. Truth be told, I can't go back and watch live shows no matter how long they are. I only do when, like, say, Leroy says, "Oh, did you hear us? They talked about this yesterday, or they did." Then I'll go back because then it's a specific thing I'm looking for. If it's just, this or that, then I probably won't. Unless there is one caveat to that. If you have it as a podcast and I can listen while I'm driving, then I'll do that because lives are generally longer.
I cannot find used. Why can't I find used?
Top left corner.
No, I'm trying to research something, and
it's horrible. People steal stuff at the antique mall.
People steal stuff on my booth. I just haven't seen them yet.
I was wondering about that because if you're not at the antique booth, who is watching it?
There's supposedly cameras. Sometimes it's in-house.
That's scary. I watch bits and pieces of them, but I can't sit and watch the whole thing. Yeah, same here. That's why I'm not a fan of premieres. I'm not a fan of my own premieres. I've done a few, and then I'm usually not there. It's hard for me to watch myself. I'm like, this is uncomfortable. Can't rewatch live shows. It's a live show. Need to be there. If someone says, go check out this clip at 14 minutes, I can, yeah, exactly. I'm looking for something like they said this or they talked about that, or, this person came on or something like that. Thumbnail looks like Craigslist the other day. You should run with that. Get a stuffed parrot. Was that mine or no? Leroy, your thumbnail I think looked like Craigslist hunters.
Oh, well, I'm not trying to copy anybody. It was something quick that I had to do. And Holly, it's Cape Coral, Florida.
Uh-oh, Shih Tzu teacup poodle. Owner is responding. I always find myself trying to type in the chat. Yeah, I did one premiere. I'd like to see the second one, Jennifer. If you ever do another one, let us know. Live's the worst thing for anyone's channel as a whole. They're great for the base core audience, but other than that, it's YouTube too. Yeah, I know that from personal experience. It's kind of like I describe it as YouTube's quicksand. You don't move. You just sink a little bit. The local entity.
Where my brother lives, Holly.
All have Ring doorbell cameras, and they talk to the people in the booth to help the sales. Really? They all have Ring doorbell cams at the booth. So you click on the bell and then you talk. That's funny. That makes sense though, actually.
I haven't been to one in a while. That's actually fine. Hey, how you doing? I was interested in this. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I would sit there I would just stop. I can't say it on camera. I can't say it on camera.
See, Paul's right. He went to a premiere of mine and I wasn't even there. Sometimes I forgot that I did it because I'll put it up a week in advance. And other times I go there, I say howdy folks, and then I'll leave because
it's boring. It's boring. He doesn't.
I'm like, come on, this guy needs to talk with a little bit more energy or say something interesting. Come on now. If they say hello and talk to you.
I'm not like you. I don't normally pop in and if it's somebody close to me, I'll try to stay a little bit. But I'm afraid of UFOs and stuff, so I didn't stay long yesterday.
Oh, that wasn't a premiere. We're actually live.
Yeah, I was like, all right, these guys are way out of my league. I got to go. I'll start having nightmares about that crap.
We just talk about stupid stuff, but
it's not bad. No, that's your thing. Yeah,
Paul's smart, but I just kind of try and find my way through it.
For me, that's over my head. That's more.
Well, you know what we're talking about next week. You should show up.
No.
Coming to America too.
Are you really?
Yes.
All right, I'll be there.
That's that's what we're gonna talk about.
No, you're not.
I'm dead serious. See, it prevents stuff. That makes sense, though. I think this doorbell thingy ring camera makes sense. Pays for itself quickly. I rarely have theft here. Okay. Well, that's good. You don't have to communicate if you don't want to. And I guess they pay the cashier. They just grab the item like it's a shelf at a regular store, walk to the front and pay. Is that how it works? I've never been to an antique booth. I've been to antique fairs. I've been to flea markets and swap meets, but I've never been to an antique booth where the person isn't there. Just don't sell shoes or clothes, really. Oh, I guess literally they could put the jacket on and walk out with it. That's fascinating. Actually, pretentious ass people lives here. What is ridiculous? Premiere and you're not there. What is the point? Yeah, I know. What can I say? I take late. See, you said you call yourself a lazy reseller. I take laziness to a new level. You think steal the floor if that thing? Oh my goodness! Steal the floor, leave the curio. Yes, here's the main area to check out. I put the number of the front desk in my locked glass cases. So they call it and triple my sales. Huh, really? There's 6 ring devices on top of my system. I need to get a ring, at least at the front door. We have an alarm system, but we don't have a ring. The cops have come and asked to use our camera because we have them pointing outside the house. They've come at least twice because people across the street got robbed, unfortunately. I should get a ring.
You tell them no, Mo.
No, I'll invite him in. Like, come on.
You want to hear? You want to hear a funny cop story?
Go for it.
I'm in Revere, Mass, working a construction site, and I was the labor foreman. So I had like 4 guys above me, but I also, sort of under the superintendent. So I'm outside, and 3 cop cars pull up, and they were like, "Where's the superintendent?" And I was like, "He's in a meeting." "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Leroy Blood. I work for such and such company." He's like, "All right, you see that lift right there?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let's go up in it. You got the key?" And I was like, "I can get the key. Go get the key now." So somebody was in a field that was adjacent to the property that we were working on, and they had robbed somebody, and they ran into that field. So me and the state cop went up in the boom lift so he can look out and see in the field, because they sent the dogs in there, but the dogs are so much faster than the people. So he went up in the boom, and this boom lift was like, oh man, it wasn't ours, it was the glass guys. And me and this guy are in this, and I think it's only like a 250-pound. I'm 250 pounds myself, and then I got this guy with me, and the back end was rocking like this, and that guy scared. We went up a certain height. He said, "Oh no, we're good. We'll just sit here." And he stayed up there with me he was the second guy. So when they brought the dog in, he went up to see if when the dog went in, somebody would shift.
Yeah.
So I had to stay up there with him for a while, and then I told him, I said, "Listen, my boss is in a meeting. I have work that I was supposed to get done. You had me up here for almost an hour." I said, "Here's my superintendent's number. I need you to send him a message and let him know that you confiscated the lift or the site." And he did, and they all laughed at me, and it was a big joke. But they caught the guy, but not because of me.
But you helped.
Yeah, it was cool though. Like they came flying in, and I'm like, "Who's in charge of that lift?" And I'm like, I thought it was stolen. It wasn't ours.
It's like a new cop drama, Leroy and the Statey.
It was weird.
Man, Leroy, why are you asking for 25% now? Just because Derek shows up?
No, Derek. I can't charge Derek anymore.
Oh, you can't charge him anymore?
I sometimes, like special occasions, but I have to be nicer to him now because he came on my show, and so I can't do it anymore.
You guys have reconciled?
Once in a while, like I'll just throw like people like a peace sign, but
Yeah.
I put a percent sign, but there's no money attached to it. It's just like, "What's up, Derek?"
Wow, you mellowed out. What happened, man?
I went from Guinness to coffee brandy.
There you go. Coffee brandy. Getting all fancy drinking that brandy.
No, it's not.
Isn't that supposed to be an after dinner drink, not a before breakfast drink?
I figure you can't drink before 11.
Okay. I thought it was supposed to be 7, then 5, then 3:30, then forget about it. Just do it during the day. The term day drinking cracks me up. Like, forget about it. Why even call anything? Just call it drinking at that point.
Derek came in to hear my Lyft story. That's what it was.
Yeah. He's finally in the positive.
Yeah.
Uh,
And plus, I've seen him get mad at some people. Man, I don't want to be on that crap list.
I don't want to be on that list either.
Oh, no. What do you need, sir? What would you like? Cut the percentage? Oh, he's starting to make me feel like he's an Anthony. And I'm not talking about Anthony in the chat.
Oh, Anthony. Okay.
Yeah, I think Derek could be, he could be the guy that you want to watch out for. So I'm trying to behave.
All right. Leroy's going to be on his best. I'm actually getting listings done. Using how much stuff it is. I found like a 30-year-old keypad for a security system. New in box. Damn thing sells for $150 to $200. Nice. Just read the seller update. Basic store going up to 1,000 free listings if you're on managed premium. So what about the regular one? If we're already at that store, I should drop down on basic then. I need to read that. They just released the update, Leroy.
The upload for what?
eBay. They do their spring seller update. I think it just released. So I should go in there and double check that. And let me click all these and close them first. Oops. I want to get a ring because the maintenance comes in my apartment when I'm not. Yikes. Yeah, you should definitely get a ring then. If you haven't stopped drinking from the night before, I have plenty of days when we were at the beer at 6 a.m. to keep party. Yeah, when I used to do Sunday league soccer, we basically would just kind of roll out because the game started at like 7 a.m.
Hi, Noel.
And yeah, I don't even know what happened until after the game. Then I kind of woke up.
Did you guys win or lose? Or you don't know?
No idea. But we would play 4 back-to-back. We'd literally play. It'd be like a 7:30 start, like a 10:30 start, 1:30. We'd play 3 or 4 games. Back then, I could just. I don't know what I was running on. It wasn't food.
Fuse.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you just hear that?
It was fun though.
Did you just hear me say fuse?
Fuse? Fumes or fuse?
Did you hear me say fuse?
Fuse. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Didn't know I was even bought that. Managed payment still, and I want to see the things that I get, but paid. Okay. Premium jumping to what? Hold on. Maybe I should actually pay 10K. What? Free listings? Hold on. Because they did that. They had like 50,000 last. What was that? 50,000 last spring free listings, whatever. I mean, not that I should be. I mean, I should be listing anyway. I shouldn't go by the stupid listings anyway. But I mean, anchor to 25. Wow. What? Ring was on the Shark Tank. It was. I don't think it was called Ring at that time. It was called something else, but it was. Morning. I'm pretty sure they turned it. Yeah. Cloud. Hey, Noel. What? I'm like 10 minutes later. Since 4:30 listing. Yikes. I've been up since about 6 o'clock BSing. I pay $10 a month. Just think how much. Yikes. Those eraser refills sold for like $29 plus eraser refills. I heard about Noel talking about pencil refills. I know about eraser refills.
Yeah, she got a bunch of pencils and stuff that she was selling. I just sold a drafting pencil with this lead.
Yikes.
And it didn't sell for a ton, but I bought it for 10 cents and it sold for $12.
Yep. Nice. That's right, Tommy. List more junk for free. I gotta list better stuff. That's the key. Better stuff.
Why don't you try this?
Yes.
Why don't
Listing.
you just list stuff?
Genius. Where's my bell?
Can somebody send Mo a bell? His address is 278 Dog Pound Lane.
My daughter was taunting me. Did you hear? I think it was when you left. I could hear a ding ding, and I looked out there, and then she's gone already. She's messing with me.
Oh, it's out there?
Yeah.
Oh, is your bell out?
It's outside somewhere, yeah. I showed the research. I saw the pencils. I saw your box of pencils, Noel. And then I saw, I think you were talking about mechanical pencils too. Nice. Thank you, Holly. There's the ding. I don't have like all the fancy sounds that like Tommy has.
You gotta get you have to get a mixer. I want one.
Yeah, was it the Roadcaster, whatever you call it?
Yeah.
That thing is so nice, but I'm sure it's not worth it. It's like $600.
Not worth it. You don't even have one. Why are you gonna sit and say something?
I'm not even paying for a camera.
Is that what Tommy has as a Roadcaster?
I don't know what Tommy has. Tommy, what do you have? I'm sure there's something better. That's the only one I've heard of. So 4 yards of vintage wool fabric for 120. Nice. Noel with all the bolos, as Tommy likes to hear.
Noel's a beast, and she's forward. She's straight up forward.
I want to complain about Amazon app face on my phone. It's just a box. I don't have a mixer. Oh, where's this? Oh, is the sound? Is it just like a website sound, or you just have it saved on your computer or something? Or
I thought he had something that controlled his mic, and I thought it was a mixer. Somebody else had one. Yeah,
shows you what I know.
Yeah. We're just two guys doing everything wrong.
Yeah, that's right. We do it wrong the right way.
No, we do it wrong.
Go Excel are same sort of things, just some different features. Okay, cool. I need to look one of those up.
Why? You're not going to waste your money on it yet either.
That's a good point. I still haven't got the GoPro yet, so. Leroy froze. This is a good freeze too. I should screenshot this.
You see, he pauses me, guys, when he doesn't want me to talk anymore.
You froze like this. Similar to Roadcaster. Oh, Roadcaster. Is that what it's called? Sorry. Yeah. Gotcha. Similar to that. Okay. I was fucking around with hook up the buttons and my damn lights would turn off. Do we need a GoPro if we have a good phone? No.
Yes. Yes.
I think it just is easier. So your hand's free, basically.
I say yes.
You say yes?
Yeah.
Anything that saves me money, I say no. I mean, I say yes to that. I'm the poster board for doing it wrong. You're in my tribe. I'm in that tribe too, then.
Yes. Yes. I've always wanted to be in the right place.
At the wrong time, or the wrong place in the right time. I have a Koh-i-Noor listed. Koh-i-Noor? I had never heard of it. I found one, but don't know anything about a vibrating eraser.
Hey, we're gonna get demonetized.
How can we get demonetized? Like
Because Tommy
we're
said
not
tribe.
monetized,
Tommy said tribe. He said, "Did you see what he said? Wait, is tribe allowed to be said?"
no. There's gonna be. I guarantee you, there's some affiliation with the word tribe that's pulling it.
And I'm just gonna say it.
Yes.
We have in the past have gotten people that have asked us to say stuff a little different. I'm gonna say it in a nice way.
Yeah. I got reprimanded a couple times.
Yeah, and I have too on his channel. So we're not laughing about tribe or anything like that.
No.
So just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. It's not if you have a tribe or your nationality is considered part of a tribe, we're not picking on you.
No.
There's so much stuff right now going on in the world with eliminating toys and football teams and all this other stuff that there has to be a place where it's actually not saying funny, but just
able to be talked about. I think
yes. Yeah. Yep. So
yeah. That's right. That's what. Hey, you know what? I think we found something we're good at, Leroy. Backpedaling. That's right.
Welcome to the Mo Show. Hey, my name is Mo. Hey, my name is Leroy.
We backpedal. Mumbles and backpedals. That's it. I have to pay my car payment before I make it. Yikes. All right, get that listing done. At least, hopefully, you might save on some eBay listing fees now. Cancel, Tommy. Racer refills fit into a.
I'm just getting that spring seller update.
I haven't read it yet because I'm going through the chat, but it's on my phone.
But did you hear what I said? I just got it. You guys got it like 20 minutes ago.
I mean, okay, I got it 20 minutes ago and I haven't read it though. So they sent it to the wrong guy. I'm just ignorant. I don't know what is PC and not. Me neither. I thought that was a computer. Well, I'm definitely not changing the way I speak because peddlers of the back. All right. Let's actually check this out. I'm gonna, since Leroy's reading this, we'll try and be on the same page for once.
I ain't reading nothing.
I thought you were reading the spring update. See,
I just saw it and I looked at it and I continued listening.
Look, I was trying to make it like this is a reselling related show here, and you're not even reading it. At least if you read it, then it'd be something. I'm not reading it. You're not reading it.
It ain't nothing that I can change. Okay, I can't change whatever they changed.
Yes.
So I'm going to continue listening, and when I figure out that something changed, I won't know anyway. So I'm going to continue listening.
That's true. Category changed. All right, I'm gonna. Oh man, words. You can now start using the unified listing experience. What the hell is that? Unified listing experience. Ugh. New promoted listings, automated campaigns feature, whatever that means. That means that's code for eBay gets more money from you. Set rules, additional controls, top tips. See, introducing new coded coupons.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
I don't know what that means. Custom discount codes. Okay, I get it. I got new phone last night. Nice. Damn. Having to put all my I hate passwords with a passion. I'm the king at losing a password. I'm just terrible.
I think that Tommy and Tracy should have Derek on their show.
Totally.
Yes. Because that Derek will, like, I'm afraid if Derek goes on this show, I'd be very, very afraid.
I'll
I'll have to bring my computer home. I'll have to if I can't have Guinness right now, I'll have to have maybe some vodka or something, and I'd have to maybe sit out in the car because I'd be too loud for the people in the house. But I please, can we make this happen, guys? Can we please make this happen?
Well, you should be asking Derek and Tommy and Tracy, not me.
I'm not asking you. All right, they don't ask you to go on their show. I mean, you're nothing.
That would be the most boring show ever.
Because you're gonna show up late, right? And then you're gonna leave for 45 minutes, right?
I'll be back.
Hold on, he's gonna come back with food. Okay, not even like he comes back with food, a fresh water, all bubbly. Then he wants to read the chat for 45 minutes. And at least Krillin, he comes on, he does his business.
At least he's got tacos.
He does his business, and then he goes about his business. You get to see his belly shot. You get to see his food. You hear him talk at the drive-thru.
Fine, I'll record myself at the next time. I'll go live at the drive-thru.
No, now I gotta copy something somebody else does. That's Krillin's thing. Don't do it.
I can't win with you, can I? I cannot win with you. I see, I offended someone last night on cats. I apologize. Oh no.
I think that's a very. I'm not saying assault. No, I think that crowd is. There's a lot of new people in that crowd.
That was a huge crowd. It was like 250 at one point, 300 or something. I don't know. So I would say. See, they don't have anything like, do they have, you know what when I was growing up in the UK on TV, they had a certain time after which you can say or do anything on TV. They called it the watershed. I think it was 9 p.m. Let me see, do they still have that? After which the censors wouldn't hit them as hard, so they could say or like they would, show other stuff like rated R stuff on TV. I don't think they have that here.
Oh, see that? I think there might be something in the works. Derek said he's open.
That would be cool.
Yes, please, guys, please ask, please.
And as long as Leroy doesn't try and take 10%, I think it's all good.
No.
It's me. I think they're good. Rather have come with one mask. I don't think anyone wants to wear a mask. And here's the thing with me and masks in springtime, I get really bad allergies. And the fiber in those things, I mean, I'm not saying, whatever. I'd be sneezing inside the thing. I get messaged last night asking why I haven't been in Cats Live last. It's such a bad time for me. I think Derek's capable of me asking ignorant questions that I truly don't know the answer to without offending him. I think so too.
Where are you? Oh,
I'm
you're
all the way
way
back. Sorry. Told you I have trouble. I was trying to list at the same time. This is what happens when I try and list.
This is a working live hangout, not a bullshit in live hangout.
Nah, I beg to differ. I think it's the latter. I think there's probably more BSing than anything else.
Oh, so now you're saying I'm a bullshit.
Oh, see, look at this. So sensitive. Seriously, man. I think you need something a little bit stronger than that coffee. Hope eBay slowly drops. Eddie's gone. Slowly drops the listing fees. Put that in the listing fee, I guess. Ugh. But why stop people listing? Yep. Yeah. I think they're thinking that last year they gave us 50,000 free listings, so they're going to try it again. All right. I'm excited. Yeah, I read slowly and I mumble, and then it makes me read even slower.
I think maybe because I'm trying to get that little show together, I think I do want a percentage.
See, I knew it. Did you look? And you notice how he's off camera when he says this. He can't bear. He was thinking the wheels were turning there. When I said that, you know what? Just don't try and ask for 10%. And look, he goes off camera, and he's like, you know what? I was thinking about it. Look at that. Ugh. Come on, face the audience, man. You know you want your 10%. You have 10,000 listings? Oh, that's right, because you were Anchor Store, right, Noel? Before this? No, most times they're already looking for reasons to be mad at you and unsub. Yeah. It's funny with the unsub. I gave up watching subs and unsubs. I get 3 subs and then I'll get 5 people to unsub. And it goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth like that every single day. So I kind of gave up on that.
Yeah, Noel, that's my saying all the time. I want 10% of how you using that saying. So Noel used my saying, so I need 10%. Don't I always say that, Mo? Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Yeah, you can he says this too.
I want 25% now.
Here's 25. Here's Canada.ca. We get 10K free listings. What? You guys had that before on a regular store or Premier, whatever they call it? Yeah, 1,705 at the moment. The bottom line, to be honest, they can give us 1 million free listings. If you don't list good stuff consistently, It doesn't matter. Like people, I used to think that was it. You get the goal isn't the listings. The goal is how much net you make, not gross, not numbers, net. You go home with. That's it. Lose 20 a day. And you come back over the weekend. I'm sorry, Tommy. I subscribe and unsubscribe to you every single day. It's just, I mean, it's nice to use as a personal way to kind of plan out your listings. Like I'm going to get this many, but it's more of a personal thing for your business than anything else. Because I know plenty of people that have under 500 listings, under 300 listings that kill my sales. I mean, destroy them. Yeah, this guy right here probably does too. It doesn't matter you can have 100 listings and do 7 figures, I'm guessing. I don't know, but you could do really well.
You sell 7 figures a month, right?
It depends where you put the decimal point.
No, like what? But aren't G.I. Joe's figures?
There you go. Yes. Okay. That could be. That's. Where's my bell? Seriously, I need my bell. That's pretty good. I sell 7 figures a month. Sometimes G.I. Joe, sometimes Barbie.
But they're figures, right?
They're figures. That's right.
No, but you must sell at least. Honestly, you must sell at least 7 G.I. Joes a month, right?
I think I'd sell about 7 G.I. Joes a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna make that a thumbnail. I sell 7 figures a month. And I'm holding up like a beaten up old G.I. Joe figure.
Hey, that right there is a thumbnail.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to steal that one, Leroy.
I love how I like how these guys they're working and they hang out, and when something's cool they come in and say hello, like Julian still has us on, and he's just in the background doing his thing. So again, here we go, Tracy. Here goes the thank yous and I miss yous and you welcomes, and but appreciate it, Julian. I didn't see Julian last night at all. I think he took a vacation day.
He wasn't there.
I know, but he wasn't there. He was lurking, but he was he didn't even stay.
Julian's always working. He puts it. Is it still a video every day? Because I've been checking out Julian's videos actually. So I don't think his shipping drop videos do well. I don't know, but I love those videos.
I thought the first one was better than the second one. He dropped a 10-pound weight out of his boxes.
Yikes.
It was only 3 feet away, too. He dropped a 10-pound weight out of the boxes. I was like, oh, ain't nothing going to survive that. He put a cup inside and put one of them with peanuts, one of them with bubble wrap, one of them with double bubble wrap, one of them with paper. And he dropped them first. None of them broke. Then he threw them. None of them broke. Then he put a 5-pound weight on them. I don't think any of them broke with the 5-pound weight. Then he dropped a 10-pound weight, and they all broke.
Julian, have you ever gone to a shipping convention? Because this sounds like what we used to do. I remember one year we went to this stupid, boring shipping convention. They had a cafeteria. Had like a I guess you can go take the step to the second floor. They had us pack 3 or 4 fragile glasses, and they dropped them off the balcony. And then they opened them up, and whoever's didn't break got like a free coupon or something. So yeah, fun world of shipping conventions. That's awesome, Noel. Pat yourself on the back for us.
I agree with you as well, Tommy and Tracy.
Start working happens. Julie is off. The cup of blowing. That could be a whole channel just destroying mugs.
No, but he's so underrated because there's people out there that I know that.
I was watching to learn about golf clubs actually.
Yeah, he's so
seriously. I actually picked up 2 golf clubs last week.
And he's so humble too. He's like, you wouldn't think, people think certain things about like your past or whatever. He's very, very humble. Like he's a cool guy. Julian, can I borrow $20?
See, there it is. God, see, like, hold on. He's asking Derek. He's asking Julian. Oh my goodness. See, there it goes. Yeah. That's funny. I just sold something for $20. Oh, I sold a tiny clock. Yeah, I'll take that. That's funny. My kids did the egg drop at the science fair when they were kids. I can pick. See, it's funny. You got a bunch of like old people doing the same thing as your kids doing an egg drop. They did the same basic thing. I had a woman's fiance run over a package I sent. Didn't break it. Wow. That's some good packing. He charges interest though. So the juice starts running as soon as he gets it, as soon as he gives it to you. It's funny, I was watching well, you've never seen movies. So I was watching Rounders the other day. You don't know what that is, do you? No. That's your boy. He's from Boston. Or that's close to Rhode Island, kind of.
Yeah, no, it is.
Matt Damon. Well, yeah. Pay me blood. Leroy.
I had to go into my Cash App and make sure there's a $sign in the front. That's not really my Cash App, but they use a dollar. Everyone has a $sign in the front and a capital letter at the end.
See, yeah. Julian's seen Rounders.
In between,
Okay, you have to watch Good Will Hunting sometime. It describes your life.
I fall asleep. I don't got time.
Ugh. Come on, man. Gotta wish Good Will Hunting.
She said my Cash App is buy me a coffee.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Appreciate you guys. Oh, chubby. All right, take it easy, Derek.
Take care. Drive safe. I know the boys are on today, this afternoon.
Yep.
And I have my live at 4, so I would say 12:30. Is that okay?
Perfect.
All right.
As you get more and more views from non-subscribers. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those. I'm getting sick of opening up new accounts and subscribing to myself. I don't think they like that. Fees and financial. New zero insertion fee allotments for sellers when eBay manages your payments. Okay. Yikes. Most of the big boys want 79% views from non-subscribers. Huh. I'd say most of the people that watch this are, I don't know. We don't have enough to even do the math. I have very, very few subscribers to begin with. I'll check that out. Last time I checked was 50-50. Okay. You're in a premium store, right, Leroy? You pay, what, 50, 60 bucks a month for it, right? Yeah, that's probably premium. I think it's like 60 bucks a month, yeah. That's the same thing I have.
All right. I feel like you guys are my friends and won't be hypocrite me. Can somebody tell me how to spell pneumatic? Because my phone and my computer does not understand what I'm saying.
What are you trying to say, hypocritical?
No, pneumatic. I'm trying to spell pneumatic.
Pneumatic.
Yeah.
Numatic, I believe.
It is PH. It is PN. I didn't think it was PN. Because that's what kept coming up. Like for instance, a pneumatic drill.
Oh, yeah. I think Tommy's Pneumatic.
That's what sucks when you can't spell. Because that's what was coming up, but it didn't look right to me.
Because okay.
Because it's silent. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Jen.
So
I was afraid to ask, but I'm like, you know what? Just do it.
Just do it. Just don't ask me because I'm dyslexic. Enterprise. The only guys that got shafted were the enterprise folks. No change on the fixed listings. 100,000. That's all you get, man. No more for your enterprise store, Leroy. What? That was first. Noelle was first there. She deserves credit.
Tommy was first in my feed.
Oh. Actually, technically, all Tommy, Noelle, Tracy, and Jen.
Oh, they were all right there.
927. It doesn't show me the seconds, though. That's just great. We're going to have a spelling bee.
Noelle, so I did that. that's what I did before I asked you guys. I did it on my phone and I did it on my computer, but the thing is, I don't know how to spell it, so it didn't
Uh,
look. So it didn't look right. It could have spelled asshole, but it didn't look right to me because it had the P in the front, and even if it was NE new, it still wouldn't have looked right to me, but I would have been okay with it. But because the P was in front, I was afraid that it wasn't right.
no worries. You got it now. Let's see, it makes what we see, and you guys see in a different order. Really? I didn't know that. That makes sense though, because sometimes Leroy will read something, and then I'll read something else, and I'll get it later. My screen is right.
I went to live chat.
Let's see here. On a live chat.
I'm not saying it because I don't want to cause no problems because I like Noel. So I don't care who was first. I appreciate everybody. I ain't getting in the middle of this stuff.
Oh, that is weird because I'm looking at StreamYard chat. StreamYard chat, Noel's first for me. And on the YouTube channel, Tommy's first.
Yeah. Well, they're both first in my eyes, okay?
So as usual, I'm sitting on the fence and not giving an opinion of any kind.
That's sort of like he's doing with the dogs in the other room, guys.
Exactly.
When he's in the other room, Mo's just gonna be the one to go pick it up. The one that's gonna bite his shoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in those plastic bags that you stick your hand through, and great.
No, it says Tracy was first. Oh goodness, I don't know.
I have so many windows open. Oh, the listings start April 1st. That's why I can tell now.
April 1st is when we're going to try to do our 24-hour listing challenge.
All right. That's perfect timing then, because everyone's going to have like thousands of listings.
April Fool's Day.
That's right.
We're going to try to do, we're not going to promise yet, but we're going to try to do a 24-hour listing challenge. I will be there for 24 hours. Mo will have other things to do. I might take a half-hour break, maybe every 6 hours, but I will be there for 24 hours.
Yep. And anyone that wants to jump on with us.
We do have some of the criteria. It's you got to list 5 an hour. It's not a challenge on like who does better and who does worse. It's going to be like our 100th day together, or around the 100th, not episode, just 100 days ago. So that's a little goal. So we'll try to do about 100 listings in 24 hours.
Yep. Oh, the thing that I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about you got to make sure you got to be wearing clothes. Pants are optional. Pants are optional. It's okay.
You gotta
Nobody sees that anyway. And then, on what channel? Leroy, we haven't decided. Leroy, we're going to put it on your channel.
No, it might be both.
Okay, we'll see. We might just do it on both. And then, one other thing, we will not be here tomorrow. It's going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays only moving forward. Because my main man Leroy is doing more lives, so he's going to be. I don't know if he's going to do a live tomorrow, but he's definitely doing one today. She's
saying 11. I was told. Yeah, Tracy is saying 11 hours and 59 seconds for your information.
So maybe we'll split it. Maybe we'll do. Then we'll we'll trade off.
I don't know. I saw. Because I saw Dante when he did his million hour Mr. Beast videos. He did it for 30. No, he did it for 30 something hours, but he went 28 hours before he messed up and pressed something wrong.
I'll probably go like 28 minutes and press something wrong. Do 3 channels, 8 hours each, because I said I would. Sure, if you want to. Noel's saying you want to do 3 channels, 8 hours apiece. I've got no problem with that, because at a certain point we're going to be going crazy anyway.
Yeah, I mean that will work.
Okay.
Noel's in.
All right, Noel's in.
There's
Sound-
only one stipulation, Noel.
What?
There has to be in your 8 hours. There has to be a spot where your grandson gives us tips and tricks on how to stay up and list for 24 hours.
Sounds good.
He has to. He makes my day when he's serious about stuff. He's so serious.
No. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. This is actually really good with the fact that we do 3 channels. Now, are these 3 channels at the same time, or are we going to be like tagging off to the next channel?
I would tag.
Okay, so we could do like a reseller tag team thing.
The way she has it is maybe we should do 3 channels, 8 hours each.
Okay. So we'll flip a coin to see who gets the early morning. I got no problem getting up early, because that's usually what I do anyway. But then we'll figure it out.
It should be either me or Noel late night.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna be passed out over there.
Yeah. But the other two people, they would be on the screen. So there would be 3 people on the screen.
Yeah. No, we're all gonna be here. We're all gonna be supporting. She's not. I'm done. See you guys. I'm gone. So. Yeah, sorry, Noel. If you or Leroy, if you guys are the ones at night, if you hear snoring, I'll just mute myself so you don't hear the snoring, because I'm pretty bad.
I can imagine Noel for 8 hours telling us what.
I'm gonna be like that kid in summer school. Just sleep through. He sleeps through the entire movie. You haven't seen Summer School, have you?
No.
Oh, come on, Mark Harmon. I think it's Mark Harmon, but whatever.
So we have to keep our clothes on?
I told you, it's pants optional. You
Okay.
just can't get up.
Do I have to show my tattoo that day?
No, you don't. You can show that on your channel.
Okay. But there will be talking in between. It's not.
Whatever
You got to get 5 lists.
Yeah, whatever gets you through 8 hours. So if that's showing off your tattoo for 8 hours, then go for it. There has to be rules. It has to be listing, not an attempt to teach, or I can't watch. Okay. Well, I don't think I've ever taught anybody anything ever, so I don't think you have to worry about that. But I might babble on every now and then. But yeah, no, I agree. It has to be listing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna talk in between. It's not a challenge of who can listen.
No, I think what he means is he doesn't want you to go through okay, this is a craftsman tool, and this is talking about instead of listing, talking about listing.
I'm done.
Babble's good though.
I'm out.
I mean, I know you hate tools anyway, so don't pretend. See, Babel is awesome. It's April Fool's Day. There will be mayhem. Yep. I have to think what. It's funny you guys are talking about what you're actually going to be doing on the computer. I'm thinking about what I'm going to be eating and drinking.
I'll be off my. Well, I won't be. I'll actually still be on my diet at that time.
April 1st. It's next month.
I know.
It's perfect timing.
And if there's another show on, it doesn't matter. Like that, I'm not.
We'll probably put them. Well, I'll put them on the big screen if there's no show. I don't care.
Yeah, because I think that's a Wednesday, right? Because it's probably going to be.
April 1st is a.
I think it's a Wednesday.
Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Okay, so whose shows that day? Derek.
No, Derek's on Wednesday.
Derek on Wednesday. Who's on Thursday?
There's some auctions in the evening. Tommy. Are they on Thursday or they're not? I'll probably have them on this big screen if they do a show. I know Eric's my favorite listing live too. I get more listing done during Eric's show than I do this.
I get a lot of listening done at Eric's show.
Oh, they're not on. Tommy's not on. Okay.
Okay. All right, so we're halfway there, guys. We're about 75% figured out. And we're giving you 5 more minutes. That's it. I'm gonna have to put my foot down because I gotta get some stuff done, and I want to get some food before Dan and Mike and Joe come on.
Yes. Yeah, we need to figure out. So I figure, yeah. So what time will we start? So 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Would that be good? Do you think? Is Tim talking?
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Let's start it. Let's start a chat between me, you, and Noel on.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And it's good that you guys can stay up later at night because I'm gonna sleep.
So you're literally gonna go to bed? How do you gonna tell your wife?
I'll get a pillow. I'll sleep right here.
How do you tell your wife you're not gonna be in the bed?
She doesn't care. She's talking like she'll be like, great.
They'll have the new dog by then anyway.
Probably.
They'll be like, Daddy, who?
Yeah, like they were talking the other day, like, yeah, we like number 4, but if we get a dog, that makes it 5. So somebody's gonna go. And they all looked at me. I'm like, what the heck is that? So no, it's not gonna be a problem. So 50% of the things I listed yesterday. See? Eric's got the Midas touch. I get the stupid
when he has Tim, Tank, and Leroy. Look at him go, guys. Look at him go. He's gonna try to get 3 things listed before he gets off here. He'd make it look like I did something.
You can tell when I do it,
right? He is typing away. He's like, I know I can get 3 in before the end of the show.
Seriously, I feel so bad. I get nothing done. Some people never shut up or anything. Yeah. Nah, Leroy mutes himself.
No, I talk too much.
Nah. If you didn't talk, there wouldn't be a show here. It would just be me talking about the weather over and over again.
Talking about UFOs? No, I'm sorry. Just kidding.
Hey, UFOs are funny, man.
I got scared. I left. I was gone. I said, I can't do this. I have nothing.
We're going to do on ghosts next time, so I'll tell you when that is. We're trying to emulate you. Yes. Oh, that's right. Tommy's going to go back to his normal schedule.
Are we going to do any car interviews that day?
Maybe. You know what? I might see if I can jump into my car.
No.
Because it's 24 hours, so I'm guessing sometime I'm going to have to
jump in the car?
Jump in the car sometime. Jump in the car sometime.
Car.
Well, I used to pronounce it car when I was growing up.
Car.
But you pronounce it car. It's kind of
car. We're both trying to get listings in. Car. I'm still looking up pneumatic pedals.
Pneumatic. Field trips. I have a country accent. I don't know what I don't like listening to myself. So I don't know what kind of accent I have.
I have a Southern accent.
You wish. You got your. So, is there a difference between a Rhode Island accent and like a Boston accent
Yes.
that we would be able to tell, or that you would be able to tell?
That yes, both.
Really?
Yeah.
If you talk
When I go to Boston, they know I'm not from Boston.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh snap! Don't even tell me that. Are you out of your tree? It's telling me this pedal's worth $150.
Nice.
All right, guys. It is quarter of.
You can go check these guys out. They'll be on in a few.
Quarter of the hour. I have not once looked to see how many people were here today. I think we had a good group. We will not be back tomorrow. We will be back on Friday. I personally appreciate everybody for coming out. Mo, any last comments?
I'm getting hungry.
Okay, me too, guys.
And then, one last comment. In all seriousness, check out this guy at the bottom here. Blood, Sweat, and Cell. I think he does a show. It's going to be at 3. No, I'm just kidding. 4 Eastern.
Yes, I have, Tommy, but I'm not letting you. I am not going to let you just change me from cancel. He's trying to get me to stay on. You can't ask me about tools, Tommy. That's not fair. Mo, cancel it, please.
All right. No, he's going to be talking about tools. 4 Eastern.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Take it easy.